Yo. Yo, what up, fam? Didn't I tell y'all I'd be back? I told y'all. Y'all doubted me, alright? Look how silly you people look for doubting me. Y'all look silly AF, okay? That's y'all's fault. That's y'all's own fault, alright? Didn't think I was coming back. How's everyone doing tonight, yo? Hells yeah. Like I said, all right. We're gonna have a chill night tonight, okay? We're gonna have a chill stream. I took chill out of the title though, cause it's not chill anymore. It's a rant stream now. All right? It's a rant stream. Time for us to get mad. Time for us to fucking get mad up in here. Let's go. Live, y'all. We live. All right. All right. Yeah, see, already more people are finding the stream. See, we YouTube likes to fuck us around sometimes, but I know how to get around that shit, okay? I know how to get around that shit. Cause I'm crafty, all right? I'm a crafty bitch over here. No, give me this. Yeah, what up? Welcome to the stream. This is a live stream, guys. This is a live stream. All right. We'll wait for some of y'all. Did I make my fans mad or something? No. Did I make my fam? It's not my fans I make mad. It's YouTube I make mad. All right, because I'm out here spitting the truth. Okay, I'm out here spitting the truth. And Susan Wojcicki be tripping. All right. Hells yeah. What up, fam? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. See, I told y'all if I ended the stream and started over, people would suddenly get notified. This is what happens. All right? YouTube is broken. YouTube is incredibly fucking broken. Okay? But yeah, yeah, how's everyone doing, y'alls? Welcome. It's been a minute. All right? It's been like an entire week. Believe it or not, I don't want to just be streaming once a week. In fact, I'm about to start getting back to streaming multiple times a week. We're going to try to do 2 streams a week. Maybe a third if we're feeling up to it. And depending on honestly, depending on what kind of donos we get, all right? Because we got to pay the bills, okay? We got to pay the bills. If we reach the stream goal of like $80, we'll say, we'll do a third stream each week. But if we don't reach that goal, no third stream, all right? Good. Has it really been a week since I dropped in on your last stream? Yeah, it's been a whole week. I've been streaming only once a week lately. I need to stop doing that. I need to start doing like I need to start doing more streams, all right? Like I said, I got to start paying the bills up in here. I got to start paying the bills. But yeah, I'm just chilling here, yo. Y'all like my choker? Y'all like my hot choker, my sexy choker? Yeah, my girlfriend bought me this. With it came with 4 other ones, but this one is my favorite because this is fucking dope. All right. You can share the stream to your Twitter page. You have about 4,000 followers, and you're pretty sure you can get some people to come in. I mean, fuck yeah. I'm always appreciative of people sharing. It actually really does help out a lot. Also, y'all make sure to hit the like button, okay? Make sure to hit the like button, because that also makes sure that more people see the streams. Like, it's objectively been proven that the more likes a stream gets, the more people the more people YouTube shows it to. All right, so share this shit around first off, but if y'all can't do that, at the very least make sure to like the stream, okay? Because like I said, helps out a ton, helps out a fucking ton, okay? Also be active in the chat. Yeah, that too. Be active in the chat, yo. Look, I know some people like to just lurk, but that does help too, alright? Just y'all chilling, hanging out, being here, okay? This is a random rant stream, okay? So I'm gonna be doing something I haven't done in like a really long time. I'm gonna be taking rant requests from the chat, okay? Rant requests from the chat. I will graciously allow you lovely folks out there to decide what I rant about, okay? I will be doing y'all this huge mega favor, okay? Cause I'm a pretty good ranter, so I've been told. And yeah, if I know y'all like making me mad and getting me to rant about shit. So this is y'all's chance, all right? Jesus, do I really say y'all too much? I don't care. I don't care. It's how I talk. Also, I guess small update. Today is my 21 days sober. All right, 3 weeks. This is 3. Okay, this is also 3. So is this. All right. A lot of different ways to do 3, okay? 3. Yeah, and Jesus, it's been tough. It's been difficult, all right? Some days I still get the intense urge to play a very intense game of Roblox, okay? But then I remember that I'm fucking awesome. I'm fucking awesome, and why would I waste my time playing Roblox when I can be out here sharing my amazing talents with you wonderful people, okay? And you know, I was a little bored today. Oh yes, I was planning on doing a stream tomorrow actually, but I was a little bored today. / my girlfriend was busy. So I was like, you know what? I'm a stream. I'm a stream for y'alls, okay? Because that's how much of a fucking altruistic person I am, okay? Commendable, really. Like I said, I have been streaming too little, and again, the detoxing is a big part of the reason why I've been cutting back on my streaming. Now that I got 3 weeks, and it's still hard, but it's getting slightly easier, I think I'm ready. I'm ready to kick things back. Maybe not into high gear quite yet, but into normal gear. All right, into mid gear. Okay. So we're gonna do at least 2 streams a week. 2 streams a week, and maybe a third one if we can. All right. Remember, y'all, we got donation links down below if y'all want to help out. We got Streamlabs if y'all want your message to pop up. We due to chuds being chuds, we had to raise the message limit, so it is now $5 if you want your message to actually show up on the screen. And also we've censored out a lot of the naughty words. All right. So hopefully we'll have nothing to worry about. Also, I have another link down below. It's actually the first link, and it is to my GoFundMe. I am collecting, I'm raising funds so that I can get laser hair removal to remove my facial hair, which is another reason why I don't stream a lot lately, because the dysphoria really gets to me sometimes. It really does, and it's not fun. It's not fun having, you know, really bad dysphoria on the most prominent part of your body, your face, the thing that people see first and foremost, and it can be really tough some days. Some days I don't feel like shaving because shaving honestly gives me dysphoria, but then I realize that not shaving gives me worse dysphoria. So, yeah, I've put off fundraising for laser hair removal for too long, and honestly, if I'd have done it like months ago, I might be in a better place already with it, but whatever. I also haven't been streaming for the last few months very much, so that is another way that y'all can support me that helps out a fucking ton, alright? We've reached $100. I need to reach about 250 by the end of next month, ideally. Because that would help it out a ton, and that would allow me to pay for my first session of laser hair removal. And again, that would just help a lot with my mental health, my dysphoria, my my general well-being, okay? So anyone who feels like supporting there, feel free, all right? Much appreciated. Congratulations on the detox. Thank you. It's like I said, it's been tough. I'm also, because I for whatever reason, I don't know how to just quit one thing at a time. I'm also trying to quit nicotine. I've been vaping a lot less this last week. I got some Nicorette gum. I actually got it for free. Anyone who is happening to live in Ontario or Quebec, if you are between the ages of 18 and 29 and you're trying to quit nicotine, there's this program, this research study thing that they're doing. It's an association with CAMH, the mental health hospital, and some other organizations I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you look it up, you should be able to find it. Free nicotine replacement therapy for 2 weeks for queer and transgender youth between 18 and 29. They send you a whole bunch of it for free. All right. And I got like 110 pieces of this gum, the Nicorette gum, and I've been chewing it like crazy so that I can vape less. I went like 5 days without vaping at all, and then today I was feeling stressed, so I've started vaping again a little bit, but I'm keeping at it. All right, I'm keeping at it. I'm desperate to quit, and I really don't want to be dependent on any substances. And as hard as that is, quitting, it's a lot harder being trapped on these substances that you can't stop using. So yeah, hopefully that helps someone else out there, because it's this shit can be expensive, and I'm hoping that I can make it last, and I don't gotta go buy more, and then I can just get my nicotine addiction down on my own. Chewing it right now, all right? I'm actually not supposed to be chewing it. You're supposed to chew it just a little and then keep it between your cheek and your gums. I end up chewing it way more than I should, and it makes it slightly less effective, but whatever, okay? Whatever. I also have an oral fixation, so it's hard to not. Remember the Swegta rant on the portrayal of transgender characters in Grand Theft Auto? Yes, I remember it well. I've gotten into many an argument with many a chud online. All right. Yeah, hell's yeah. I still deal with facial dysphoria from shaving, but thankfully estrogen and anti-androgens have helped to thin out my facial hair, to where if I shave, people hardly notice it anymore. Yeah, but your partner's gonna help you get laser hair removal soon. That's dope. Um, yeah, I've tried epilating. I got an epilator to like pluck the hairs, which helped for a little bit, but then like once all the hair started growing back in, and like it's painful. It's really, really painful to epilate. So like it just got really hard, and I just started getting really dysphoric trying to epilate, staring at my face while I'm fucking using the epilator and plucking, and I'll tell y'all a little secret, okay? Part of the thing that makes my dysphoria really, really, really frustrating and actually like super depressing some days is that unfortunately, when I do let the facial hair grow out, I look in the mirror and I feel like I kind of resemble my father on some level, and that is very, very difficult, seeing that he is my abuser. And see, even if I didn't have that issue, like even if I didn't have that trauma, I would still be transitioning because this is who I am. But on the flip side, if I wasn't trans, well, let's just say there's a reason I grew a beard for a really long time, like a really thick beard, is because I don't like my face. I actually really don't like my face. And it can be tough. It can be tough to not only see in the mirror a face that doesn't represent who you are, but to also see the face of your abuser. Every time you go to shave, every time you go to epilate or pluck or whatever, and it can just be draining and depressing, and my God, I want it gone. I want it gone. I want the fucking facial hair gone. I cannot wait until I've had a few laser hair removal treatments, and you know, I've see a significant decrease in facial hair growth, because it is, God, it really, it causes a lot of distress and a lot of trauma on a regular basis. And like y'all know, I have complex PTSD, still dealing with a lot of trauma, and unfortunately I used weed to self-medicate for a long time, and now that I'm not smoking weed anymore, a lot of the trauma symptoms are kind of coming back and are really, really difficult to deal with some days. And like I get nightmares on a regular basis. I get trauma nightmares. I get night terrors. I wake up really, really scared and really, really uneasy, and I don't get a lot of sleep because of it. And so it's stressful on a lot of levels. So honestly, now that I have 3 weeks clean, because I'm trying to get over the addiction. My goal was always to get over my weed addiction and then hopefully have a healthier relationship with weed. I'm gonna still stay away from it tonight, but depending on how bad my dreams are still, my goal is to maybe start smoking again just at night, just before bed. And I'm gonna be real fucking hard with myself on that. That's gonna be a hard line that I am not gonna cross. I will not go back to being the type of person who wakes up every day and needs to smoke 5 bowls or even a single bowl in order to feel decent. I'm done with that. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. It is not fun. It's frustrating. All right. dependency is frustrating. Unfortunately, yeah, I got a, what do they call it, a dual diagnosis, where I'm, like, I have addictive tendencies, but then I'm also using the stuff I'm addicted to self-medicate for other shit, other mental health issues that are actually a fucking problem. And I'm still waiting on mental health care, because the wonderful mental health care system here in Ontario is so good at doing its job and making sure people get the help they need. Bullshit. No. It's actually horrible. It's really hard to get the care that you need, and it's an uphill battle, and you really got to fight hard to get the care that you need. I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting on several waiting lists for different things, and that is also really frustrating, because I know I need help, and I know I can't handle these trauma symptoms on my own. I'm gonna take off this choker because it's slightly tight. I wish it wasn't so tight. It actually hurts less to talk now. Yeah, Jesus, I need like a small extender for this, because it's really cute, but like, it's it's tight around my neck. Anyway, let's see. When I first got off weed and other stuff, I just ended up drinking a lot of coffee until I was a couple weeks in. Yeah, I was drinking a lot of coffee for a while too, and then I kind of stopped because coffee wasn't really helping all that much. I probably need to get some more coffee in my diet, just because. Wait. I asked that because as a transgender woman, I'm curious as to your thoughts on the character Rune. I don't know who that character is. I don't play GTA. I'm a filthy Saints Row fan. I know. Disgusting. I'm a filthy blaspheming Saints Row degenerate over here. I like Saints Row better, okay? It doesn't take itself nearly as seriously and has fun mini games that I enjoy. And it's just a fun sandbox, which is what I want in games like that. Yeah, everyone only likes the first two Saints Row games. I'm sorry, the only reason y'all keep saying that is because the first two Saints Row games are just fucking GTA ripoffs, okay? I'm not saying they're not good. I actually do really like Saints Row 2. But, like, I'm sorry, Saints Row 1 and 2 are basically just GTA ripoffs where you can actually make your own character, which, in my opinion, makes it infinitely better, okay? But, like, I like a lot of the crazy shit that they added in later Saints Row games, alright? Jesus, I have to have this conversation every time GTA or Saints Row comes up. I get the Saints Row 2 simps up in the chat. I like the character customization because I used to play it a lot when I was pre-transition. Yeah, I always preferred games that have character customization too, interestingly enough. Yeah, it's one of the reasons, like, there's a lot of games in series that I really like, or games within genres that I really like. For example, The Witcher 3 seems like my type of game. It's really hard for me to get into as an RPG where I can't make my own character. And I'm not saying I don't like, what's his name, Geralt, whatever his name is. I'm not saying he's a bad character. He seems interesting, but like, I like playing RPGs. I like playing fantasy RPGs so that I can role play. You know, like role playing. It's fun, and like I said, there's a lot of other games. I was always a really big fan of like the Harvest Moon games back in the day, and when I heard of Rune Factory, I was like, oh shit, Rune Factory, a fantasy Harvest Moon game with dungeons and monster fighting and shit. Like, damn, that seems like right up my alley. Um, with like RPG elements and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I played it. I was like, oh, you can only play as a boy? Like, why? Why? So, like, most of the other Harvest Moon games by that time were allowing you to just create your own character at the beginning. They had finally done away with the bullshit where, like, Wonderful Life, you play as a boy, Another Wonderful Life, you get to play as a girl, Friends of Mineral Town, you play as a boy, more Friends of Mineral Town, you play as a girl, Harvest Moon DS, you play as a boy, Harvest Moon DS Cute, interesting title, you get to play as a girl. And, like, this was after most of those games, so it was like, I'm pretty sure the first Rune Factory came out after some of the Harvest Moon games on the DS that were allowing you to pick your gender, and then Rune Factory came out. It's like, nope, you just play as a boy character. And it's like there wasn't even a girl version of it, which really sucked. As if girls don't like fantasy RPG farming sims. All right, Jesus. And then. I kind of liked Rune Factory 4, but I was mad that that you couldn't be gay in it. It's one of the reasons I love Rune Factory 5, because you can be gay as all hell, all right? All of the bachelors and bachelorettes in the game are bi or pan, and they will date you no matter what your gender is, which is pog. So I can, form a beautiful sapphic relationship in my fantasy farming town. My favorite role playing game is Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, New Vegas is fun. I haven't played it in a while. I've been meaning to play it again. I've been meaning to dust off my Xbox 360 and play some New Vegas Ultimate Edition or Game of the Year Edition or whichever the fuck one that I have. No, I'm not playing it on PC for mods, okay? I don't like mods. I don't dislike mods, but I don't have the energy / attention span for modding. And look, I like to just pop in a game, grab my controller, and play, okay? Which is why I don't tend to like PC gaming a lot in general. I prefer console gaming like a lot, which is why my favorite damn console is the Switch over here. Because I also like portability. My second favorite system is my 3DS, which I've been modding, and I've been having a lot of fun modding it. I got this dope Pokemon / Adventure Time theme. Isn't that cute? Isn't that fucking adorable? Look at that. You got fucking Charmander dressed up as Finn. You got Bulbasaur dressed up as Jake, and you got fucking Squirtle dressed up as Beemo. Yeah, everyone's favorite, Beemo. Beemo is cute. I love Adventure Time. Me and Ami have been watching it a lot. Ami has totally got me into Adventure Time. I love it. I love it so fucking much. Not only is it just like a really fun, chill, laid back show, it's also really based. And like the further we go along in each season, like the more based it gets. And I'm like, damn. And it's got some interesting like lore behind it too. And I really enjoy that series a lot. Yeah. Damn, we should start a fantasy farming town together. We should, Ami. We absolutely should. I wouldn't call them Grand Theft Auto ripoffs. They don't have the same social commentary, and they're not as edgy. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, I've never really paid attention to the social commentary in GTA game because I'm not there for the story. I'm never there for the story. And like, honestly, the little bits that I have gleaned from the GTA stories are just too heavy or whatever. It's not what I'm there for. I just want to goof around and steal some cars, you know, run over some pedestrians and have fun in a sandbox game where I can do whatever I want. And I like being able to look like whoever I want to look like, okay? Especially in a life where it's not always easy to, you know, it's not always easy to alter one's appearance in the way they would really like to, or it takes time, you know. It's fun to like escape and like you know, in some fantasy worlds and just be whoever. It's dope. Yo, political rap, demon apathy, yo, zappity, yeah, yeah. Love the new look, thank you, thank you. I do have purple hair now. I got the purple hair. I actually might touch it up a bit and put it more like all over. I did pink for a few months. I'll go back to pink at some point too, but right now I'm enjoying the purple. I'm working on my new Vegas mod again, and I can keep myself from discouraging myself because Gek engine is broken as hell, and I want to do a lot of stuff. See, that's one of the reasons I stay away from mods. I don't have the attention span for that shit. Interestingly enough, though, I somehow have the attention span for modding video game systems, because yeah, I've fully customized my 3DS, and I now have a library of every Pokemon game ever, up to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it is now installed on my 3DS. I have every Mario game, every Zelda game that's playable on here. Like it's dope. It's dope. I'm replaying a lot of old classics. I will say modding a 3DS is actually really fucking worth it. If y'all have an old 3DS or 2DS lying around that you haven't used in ages and it still works, just look up, just Google 3DS hacking, 3DS modding. There is a website called 3DS hacks dot something. It's like the first search result you'll find. It's really easy, and it's fucking cool. It's fucking cool. Like it's easy to follow the instructions. It's easier depending on what kind of system you have and what version you happen to be on. If you're on an older firmware version, you can look it up first to make sure that because there's easier methods of doing it if you're on older versions. But any 3DS is moddable these days, and you're also not likely to get banned from Nintendo Online. So at least not for modding the 3DS. I haven't touched modding on my Switch, even though I have the little thingy that you need to mod it, the little rig or whatever. I haven't fucked around with that yet because I don't want my Switch account banned. But yeah, I always wanted to get like a second Switch so that I could mod this one. Maybe one day. Maybe one day when I actually have disposable income. Wouldn't that be something? That's the power of autism, baby. True. I do. I have this like really autistic urge to like sit there and just like download and install like every fucking game, every fucking like Nintendo classic that I can get my hands on. See, we got all the Zelda games. We got, I even got Twilight Princess Picross, okay? I got I got all the Mario games. I'm talking all the fucking Mario games, fam. All of them, fam. Every single one. that is playable on the 3DS is on here, and ones that aren't supposed to be on here, like GBA games and shit, and SNES. It's all on here, fam. This little machine is like my my classic Nintendo like powerhouse device. It's fucking epic. Also modded my Wii U, which I don't use as much, but I should, cause I can put GameCube and N64 games on there. But yeah, it's Pog. That's the kind of stuff that I've been So that means WarioWare, absolutely WarioWare. In fact, I got look, here's my Wario games. I've even got one. See this? WarioWare Touched is on here. WarioWare on the GBA is on here. WarioWare Gold. I had a version of WarioWare Twisted, which is the gyro one. It's a little bit broken. I had to get a version of it that's patched so that it doesn't need motion controls, and you can just play it with buttons. I put it on my because I was modding my sister's 3DS too, and I put it on there, and it like almost bricked her 3DS. So I decided to uninstall it from hers and from mine just to be safe. And instead I'm gonna play that with an emulator. Although most of those games are in WarioWare Gold anyway. What are the games you're excited for that are coming soon? I'm glad you asked that. We can actually you know what we should take a look at? We should take a look at because there were a few things announced in the there were a few things announced in the Nintendo in the Nintendo Direct last week that I'm actually super excited for. Unfortunately, we didn't get announcements for some leaker a couple days before the Nintendo Direct said that they've confirmed it. It's coming this time. They're gonna announce Twilight Princess and Wind Waker remasters on the Switch, and Metroid Prime remaster on the Switch. Didn't happen. I'm still mad those games aren't on the Switch. I really want them on the Switch. But in terms of games that are coming on the Switch, I guess the first one I'm really looking forward to Pokemon Violet. I'm actually really looking forward to Pokemon Violet. I'm trying to save some money here these days because I don't know if I told y'all, I'm planning a trip to go visit Ami for the holidays. So I gotta save money for that. Yeah, so I'm trying to not spend money on games, but I probably am gonna get Pokemon Violet because I'm really excited to play it, and I might even play it on stream. It might be fun to maybe I'll even do my first play of it on stream, and we can give our first impressions live. But yeah, that's the biggest release that I'm excited for. What else is coming out? There should be a... Why didn't I just Google what I'm looking for? Why do I always search for shit the hard way? Oh, Splatoon 3. I kind of lost interest in Splatoon. I might pick up Splatoon 3 one of these days. I'm interested in Sonic Frontiers, but I'd like to see more I'd like to see more about like what the game is all about before even considering buying it. There we go. Where is it? Nintendo Direct. Where's all the stuff that was announced at Nintendo Direct? I will just say, okay, what I'm really excited for is the new Story of Seasons remake. For those of y'all that don't know, the Harvest Moon series um, switched publishers, and it is now going under its original Japanese name, which is Story of Seasons, and they are finally remaking one of my favorite Harvest Moon games from back in the PS2 GameCube era. My first Harvest Moon game, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. We are getting Story of Seasons, Wonderful Life, and I'm super, super excited for that. For multiple reasons. I've been wanting to play that game on a portable system like forever. But as well as that, if it's gonna follow suit with the recent Story of Seasons games, we're also gonna have gay marriage. Gay marriage is gonna finally be a thing. Not only are we gonna finally get a Wonderful Life remake that is one game that lets you pick your character at the beginning, you can be a boy or a girl, but we're also gonna have access to all of the fucking marriage candidates, no matter which gender you are. So finally, gay marriage in Harvest Moon Wonderful Life. That is gonna be awesome. Hells yeah. I'm tired of playing like these life sim games where like you either have to play as a character you don't identify as in order to marry a character that you'd be into, or you have to marry a gender you're not attracted to. Not fun. And I know a lot of gay people that like the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons games, okay? Can't you be an NB2? I don't know. I'm not sure. It seems like these games are kind of taking out the gender aspect of it on some level and just making it more open so you can be whatever you want. Let's see. Ooh, another game I'm really excited for. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Looking dope. However, and I'm going to be putting something out here soon. I'm not going to do it on this stream, but I'm going to do, because I'm playing Breath of the Wild again right now. And in playing Breath of the Wild again, I've noticed a lot of issues that I have with that game, and I know a lot of people love Breath of the Wild. I know why a lot of people love Breath of the Wild. It is a fun game. However, I still maintain, even though it's a really, really good game, I don't think it's a really, really good Zelda game, okay? It's a good sandbox. It is. It's a good sandbox. It's a good AAA sandbox title. It's not a good Zelda game, okay? And, I can rant about that some more if you guys, want, but I'm honestly thinking of doing some more gaming content here soon where I'd like to go back and, like, rant about some Nintendo games. I think I'm good at ranting about Nintendo games. And I don't see enough, Jesus. I don't see enough, YouTubers out there that have my epically based takes when it comes to Nintendo games. So I honestly think my voice is needed out there. All right. I do. I might even, I've been thinking of starting a second channel, just for like video games / Nintendo content. What else? Ooh, I'm really excited for Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I'm really excited for that. I really loved that game on the PSP, and I was really sad that it wasn't playable on the Vita and has never got a remaster or a port or any love or attention since. And it's great that that game is finally coming back and on the Switch. So I'm looking forward to that 100%. Ooh, I forgot about this. I'm also excited for Rune Factory 3 Special. Rune Factory 4 got a remake on the Switch. Although I'm still mad because you can't... Rune Factory 4 Special does not have gay marriage. It was one thing that the original one didn't. I'm kind of annoyed that the remake didn't. But hopefully, with Rune Factory 5 having gay marriage and most of the Story of Seasons games now having gay marriage, I really do hope that the Rune Factory 3 remake has gay marriage. In fact, I hope they had a female protagonist, first off, because the original one didn't. Geez, I can't believe they made 3 Rune Factory games without adding a female protagonist option. That's really fucking shitty. But yeah, provided they actually, provided they actually add those features, yeah, I'm excited to play that. What else? What else is coming out? I was watching the Nintendo Direct and I almost got excited. I almost got excited when I saw that Resident Evil Village is coming to the Switch. And I was like, oh, really? Resident Evil Village on the Switch? And it's like Resident Evil Village cloud version. Nope. Get out of here. Not playing it. Not buying it. Not spending a goddamn penny on that shit. Jesus. That actually makes me mad. I am sick and tired of these fucking cloud ports. I'm sick and tired of studios going the lazy route and just letting you stream a game on the Switch and pretending that is a Switch port when it's not. The whole point of the Switch is fucking portability, okay? Fucking portability. Why the fuck am I gonna pay just as much money as I could pay to get a game on the PS4 where I can play it offline? I don't need to be connected to the internet at all times. I don't need to have a really good internet connection at all times. To get the same game on the Switch where, yeah, you have to be connected to the internet with a really good connection. And Jesus, fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. They're even doubling down on it because Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and Resident Evil 3 Remake are all coming in the form of cloud versions. I'm really pissed about that. Like, seriously, fuck these cloud like, I get it, these companies want these games to be purchasable on the Switch. Either go through the trouble of creating a proper Switch port, which it's not impossible. Yes, it might take a lot of nerfing and a lot of work to make these games playable on the Switch. I get it. There's games like but look, okay, there's games like Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is on the Switch. Does it look good? No. Does it run all that great? Probably not. But it's on the Switch and you can play it portably, and that way people can make the decision, okay, do I want the version that looks and runs really good on my home console, or do I want a watered down version that's actually portable? Because I'd take the watered down version that's actually portable any day. So yeah, fuck that. But Jesus, there's a bunch of like farming sims coming out. It really looks like farming sims are becoming popular again. There's all these games. Harvestella is one that's coming out. What was the other one? Fae Farm, which looks like a kind of a Rune Factory clone. It's a farm sim RPG with magic and fairies and wizards and shit. Looks interesting. Hey, I'm not complaining. I like farming sims. I actually really do. They're really relaxing games to play. My body doesn't feel cold anymore after I ate something. I forget to eat a lot. Damn. Yeah, I do that too. I do that too. No worries. I'm always forgetting to eat and putting off eating. Um, not based. My kids have a Switch Lite, and my husband has the other Switch. That Poggies, yeah. I I refuse to get a Switch Lite unless it's my second Switch. I have said I kind of do want to get a second Switch eventually, if I one day when I can afford it. Not anytime soon, but that way I could mod this one and do all types of dope shit with a modded Switch. Play all types of games that Nintendo doesn't want us to be able to play on here, even though they totally fucking could. Yeah. My dom got me and my sis a Switch so we can play different games together. We've been playing a lot of SR3, Wrestling Empire, Streets of Rage 2, and Mario Tennis. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. I don't know what SR3 is, but that's, yeah. That's dope. Yeah, the Switch is a dope console. And I have a lot of fun with it. The library is dope and it's growing, which is awesome. Oh, Saints Row 3. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, the library is constantly growing. It's just sad how many games could be on here that aren't. Because again, I really do want to play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess again, and I'd love to be able to play them on the Switch. I should just dust off my Wii U though and play them on there, probably. I got Portal and Portal 2 on here. Actually, I've been thinking, see, we got Portal and Portal 2. Ami has never played the Portal games. My based ass girlfriend Ami isn't quite as based because she hasn't played the Portal games, which I know, who the fuck hasn't played the Portal games? So I've actually been thinking, because we've been talking about doing some gaming streams with the two of us. So at some point here soon, we're gonna do a stream, me and Ami, playing through the Portal games, and I'm gonna introduce Ami to the Portal games live on stream for all of y'all to join, and it's gonna be dope. They are young. They just wanted to see if they would like them, and they do. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna get a system for a kid, I guess the Switch Lite is probably the way to go. I like that it's... I don't know why they call it a Switch then, because it's not a Switch. The point of the Switch is that it's portable and it's a console. Okay? Yo, what up, Galen? How's it going, fam? Welcome. I guess we haven't greeted the chat yet, actually. How is everybody doing? Welcome the Shamanite. Welcome Jade Ramos. Welcome Mountain Life. Welcome Prosy Rosie. Welcome Gray. Welcome to Sabina. Sabina? What up? Welcome to who else is here? Who else? I know I've seen other people in here. Oh, Yarn Saxa. And Medicule Vitriol. Hells yeah. How is everyone doing tonight, fam? I hope all of y'all are having a real dope night. Hells yeah. Galen's a good dude. Yeah. Me and Galen, we go way back, alright? We tight. We tight like this, alright? We love waxing poetic about Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul lore. Which, have you finally caught up, Galen? I'd love to have a conversation with you about how the show ended up ending. Cause I'm not saying it was bad, but I came away from it slightly underwhelmed. I'm curious what your thoughts are on it, though. Welcome to YouTube. Hells yeah. You're okay. Thanks for asking, Poggies. I'm glad, yo. I want to see everyone be doing good. Like I said, I don't think this is gonna be a super long stream. I kind of just want to chill for a while. You have not yet? Damn, Galen. Damn. You were giving me shit for not being caught up yet, yo. You were giving me shit because I was like 2 seasons behind. To be fair, you're only like, what, 2 or 3 episodes behind, but still, yo. You gotta catch up. Don't worry, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. The closest to a spoiler is that I walked away from it slightly underwhelmed. I was expecting more. I guess I gotta watch it again. And I want to watch the whole final season again from the top and see how it sits with me after a rewatch. Because sometimes I need to do a rewatch to feel like I fully get what's being done, you know? You need to watch Better Call Saul. Only watch Breaking Bad and El Camino. Seriously, fam, Better Call Saul is a really good show. And in fact, I like it a hell of a lot better than Breaking Bad. I don't know why. I find Jimmy / Saul Goodman to be a more likable protagonist. And by the way, I am rewatching Breaking Bad, Galen, and I am still gonna stick to what I said. I do think Walter is just way too prideful, and like it literally feels like the overarching theme of Walter's arc really is pride goeth before a fall. Walter ends up hurting a lot of people, fucking over a lot of people, terrorizing his family, and, you know, I feel like his character was kind of held up as some kind of like, don't get me wrong, I understand why he got into the drug trade, and I don't blame him for that, but, like, could he have made better decisions along the way? I think so. I do. I'm not finished with my rewatch though yet. I think I'm on season 3 or season. I think I just started season 3. I don't know. I was binging it for a while and then I stopped watching it a bit. I liked El Camino because it was anxiety personified. For Jesse, it was a do or die situation to escape. Yeah, no, El Camino was really good. I've only seen it once. I'm gonna watch it once I finish Breaking Bad again. I'm gonna watch El Camino, and then I'm gonna watch the last season of Better Call Saul again. I don't feel like rewatching the entire series of Better Call Saul just yet, but I definitely would like to watch the last season again because I think it ties in pretty well with the ending of Breaking Bad. The first 4 or 5 seasons of Better Call Saul are mostly like background, not background, mostly like a backstory setup. So yeah, once I finish my Breaking Bad rewatch, I'm gonna rewatch the last season of Better Call Saul, and then I might do like a segment talking about it, going in depth. Yeah, don't spoil El Camino for anyone who hasn't watched it. You remember him from the old DP stuff, Too Young to Remember the Streams with the Amazing Atheist on his older brother's streaming site back in the day. I can't remember what it was called. Why did I think you said the word brother on this older streaming site? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too much of a fan of old DP, and I have said this, and I do stand by this. Honestly, the only shit that's worth going back and watching for me really are the episodes that Galen was on. Because, look, I'm not saying you can't be like lowbrow and do like caca poo poo duty fart humor, but like I feel like the show was like way too lowbrow most of the time, and when they had guests like Galen or Howard Bloom, you know, like it felt like they added a bit of culture to to an otherwise really lowbrow and childish podcast that I just don't enjoy anymore. There were some other good episodes with some decent guests, but like literally, I will say like the only episodes I would go back and watch at this point, which I don't plan to, but if I did, it would be episodes with specific guests that you know, they had good conversations with. There were some okay debates back in the day as well, but yeah. Lately I'm just very ill and pissed off. Damn, I feel that, Galen. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope things get better for you. Hells yeah. I and the community really do appreciate you, and we hope to see you you know, back at, in a better place here soon, hopefully. I get it though. Health problems are tough. They really are. Yeah, looking back on that era, I don't look back on it with fondness. I was like 19 at the time, was dysphoric from being pre-transition, drinking a lot. Yeah, I was in a similar place. Really dysphoric, really, pretty much an alcoholic. And also completely turned off my sense of empathy and emotions in a lot of ways. And so I liked the meanness. I liked, yeah, let's punch down at these fucking at these like low lives. And I'm not saying some of the people they punched down at didn't deserve it, but like Jesus, I really don't care for punching down humor all that much anymore. I actually find it to be quite cringe. I love the first 4 seasons of Breaking Bad, but I found the 5th season to be the worst of the bunch. I don't know. I'll let you know what I think after my rewatch. I will let y'all know. I'll once I finish my rewatch, I'm gonna do like an overview, like a review of the entire series, and let y'all know what I really think. What I really think. All right. Jesus. God, I'm not chain smoking anymore. Now I'm just chain chewing. Jesus. You'll watch and do a proper review that you never finished? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I that would be dope to see. I'd love to see your thoughts on that series in like an essay format. Choose your poison. I love you, Ami. It was the era of I identify as attack helicopter memes. Yeah. And like there were a lot of those jokes made on DP, and I used to laugh at that type of humor all the time, and it just is gross to look back on and think about now. Like really gross. Toss a coin to your streamers, oh viewers plenty. Seriously, yo, y'all's should toss a coin if y'all want to help me out. Just a reminder, I've got my fundraiser trying to raise money so I can get laser hair removal treatments to help with my extremely crippling dysphoria. I am disabled, and it makes it very hard for me to make/save money. And my only sources of income at this point, aside from disability, are just, which is a pittance, by the way, my only sources of income are Patreon, OnlyFans, and whatever Streamlabs donos I get here. Do you have PayPal? You can use PayPal to donate on Streamlabs. That does work. You can donate. Streamlabs lets you donate through PayPal. I don't have like a PayPal link. I should probably get a PayPal link so that people can donate directly to my PayPal. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but in the meantime, people can donate through my Streamlabs because that's compatible with PayPal. Hey, it's low energy. It's low energy. What up, low energy videos? Hells yeah. How's it going, fam? How's it going? Been a while, fam. Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna be doing a guest appearance this week. This Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. Low energy can correct me if I'm wrong there. With Low Energy and Krendar on the Bearded Ramblings. I was actually on episode 1, I believe, and they're almost at episode 100. So I'm even more special. I'm not gonna be on episode 100. I'm gonna be on episode 99. Okay, because that's actually the true milestone. Okay. Yeah. Also, they've got a full roster for guests on episode 100, which is gonna be dope. I'll definitely make an effort to pop in the chat if I'm around. Hells yeah, episode 1 been a long road. Hells yeah. I'm glad to see that y'all are still at it, and y'all are building a nice little community there. It's really fucking dope. Hells yeah, and I've always viewed your community as a part of the extended Hopium fam. All right, this community here is the Hopium fam, and communities that we're good friends with, they're the extended Hopium fam. All right, so the low energy Bearded Ramblings community, extended Hopium fam. All right, the Demon Mama community, extended Hopium fam. Hyun and Vanessa's stream over on Real Eyes TV, extended Hopium fam. And also, I'm going to be going on there at some point soon, too. Thank you, Jade Ramos, for the very kind $5. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Jade Ramos kindly tipped $5 and is fucking awesome. Hells yeah. Much appreciated. As I said, I've got my GoFundMe link where I'm trying to raise money for laser hair removal. I'm also trying to save money so I can go on a trip to visit my girlfriend Ami this holiday. I'm gonna be traveling down to I keep mixing up the state. Minnesota. There we go. Gonna be heading down to Minnesota and meeting up. I might even meet up with some other friends there, depending on how schedules and shit work out. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because me and Ami have been spending a lot of time together. We have become absolute besties / soulmates, and I love her more than anything, and more than anything, I cannot wait to be in the same room as her and be able to, keeping it PG, give her all the cuddles and, and maybe some smooching and, I mean, we are both on the ace spectrum, so we'll probably be spending a lot of time in bed watching Netflix and eating garlic bread, which will be dope. glad you found that special someone. Hells yeah, thank you so much. I really have, and I told y'all a few months ago that I'm poly, and I find other partners in the future to add to our little found family, maybe, but what I know is that Ami is the most special person that I have ever known and that I have ever been with, and she makes me so goddamn happy, and she really does fucking complete me in a lot of ways, and I cannot wait to build a future with my lovely Ami. Hills, yeah. And it's tough, yo. Long distance relationships are really, really tough. And I swore y'all can go back too on my streams. I swore I was never gonna get into a long distance relationship again. I swore that I would not let that happen. That I was like, no, especially not someone who lives in a different country. I can't do it. And then I became best fucking friends with the love of my life, Ami. And I now couldn't imagine life without her. And as hard as it is, and as tough as I know it's gonna be, I really do want to do whatever it takes to be with her and be together with her. We'd like to work towards a goal where, you know, at some point we can actually live in the same place, you know? Which is going to be a lot of work. I need a much larger income before we can even go down that road. But that is also why y'all's donations help a lot. But also y'all sharing my shit around helps a lot. Helping our community grow is really going to help in making sure that I'm able to build a life and a home for myself and the people I care about. And so all of y'all's support, any form of support, is so appreciated, fam. Like, it really, really is, and it means the world to us. And yeah, me and Ami have a lot of stuff in the works too. We're gonna start putting a lot more work into this channel, because we really do want to grow this Hopium fam. We really do, and we got some dope ideas. We have aside from just streaming together more, which Ami is gonna start coming on streams more. As I told y'all, I'm gonna start doing regular streams again. I'm gonna start doing at least 2 streams a week. Maybe more. I think I'm gonna do a model where I do 2 streams a week, and we'll have a stream goal. And if we reach that stream goal in donations, then we'll do a 3rd bonus stream. But another project that me and Ami are working on, a super top secret project. We don't have a name for this podcast yet. But it is tentatively being called the Bad Ideas Podcast. And we've come up with a lot of fun ideas for it. It's basically going to be kind of like a game show. And we'll hopefully be able to get on guests. And it'll basically be a game show where we pitch and each have to defend some really bad ideas. In order to crown a winner each episode for the worst idea of all time. All right, we're gonna we have a lot of bad ideas that we came up with already, and we're working on a lot of ways to make them funny, and we can't wait to actually put out the first episode of that podcast. we're actually going to be doing some test shows. We're going to do a thing called we're going to do a season 0, okay? We're going to do a season 0 along with like a test pilot where we're going to like test out the rules. We're gonna get the rules hashed out before we start the show officially. And we're gonna figure out how to distribute that. It might be recorded privately and uploaded later. It might be a thing for patrons to watch live. We don't know yet. We're still just working on a lot of the ideas of the podcast and what it's gonna look like and how we're gonna format it. But we're really excited about that. It's going to be a fun podcast. We're also working on music together. We're going to be putting out some music together, and we're going to be working on some comedy sketches, some sketch videos at some point too. So a lot of ideas. We spend a lot of time brainstorming, coming up with really dope ideas, and like, fam, I've said this for a while. I've said for a while that I didn't want another streaming partner / co-host / whatever, that I didn't want another person to work with. The reason for that is because I actually have wanted another person to work with, but I wanted to make sure that before I just jump into bed with any other creator, I want to make sure that the person I work with, that we actually have really good chemistry and that we flow together well and that we come up with really good funny ideas and that we make each other funnier. And I literally, not only have I found my my life partner, I've found my performing partner. I've found my comedy partner, my music partner, my everything partner, I call her. She's my everything partner, okay? Cuz in order to have a really good professional relationship as an entertainer, you need someone who you work really, really well with, who shares your sense of humor, you know, whose style complements yours. I've met a lot of really funny people and a lot of really cool people that I've considered working with over the last few years, but no one that I fucking clicked with this much. Like, I cannot overstate just how just how amazing brainstorming with Ami has been on music, comedy, streaming, like everything. And I'm really excited to show you guys what we've got in the pipeline, yo. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Yeah, I have said for a while that if I can find the right comedy partner, I'd love to form like a comedy duo. Kind of like, you know, Jake and Amir, Key and Peele. Those are the only two I can come up with off the top of my head. You know, someone who works together well with me and we make each other funnier. And my God, I found that person. And I'm so excited to show y'all what we've got, what we're working on. Hells yeah. Ami is my life partner too, and she completes me. Absolutely, she does. So, yeah. And on our trip, hopefully we'll be able to make some content while we're together in the same room. Because that'll be dope. Ideally, we'll be able to even like do some streams while we're together. Probably some really some really you know, low concept streams. We'll just like, you know, us chilling in Ami's bedroom or whatever. just chilling with the chat. But that'll be dope. That'll be dope. We'll be able to stream in the same room for the first time, which will be awesome. And we'll be able to be in the same room for the first time, which will also be fucking awesome. I can't wait. So again, yeah, y'all's donos and shit really do help with all of that. All right. Lot of cool stuff in the works. You're gonna get a toasty machine and roast North America for not using them? Damn. I still I'm not sure if I'm clear on what that is. But it sounds dope. Have to get all the details settled before you work with someone to avoid drama. Yeah, that's true as well. And trust me, like, me and Ami have been talking about this for a long time. And that's why we didn't just rush into anything too quickly. We didn't even rush into dating too quickly. We just became like BFFs over the course of a couple months, or 3 or 4 months, just like hanging out. You know, just talking a lot. And like, I knew I had a crush on Ami for a while, and I could kind of tell that she had a crush on me. In fact, our friend Alan tells us that apparently we both went to him on separate occasions and confided in him that we were really into each other. And I remember telling Alan that, like, you know, oh, I really like Ami. She's so cute and she's so funny and like amazing, and like, but like, it's never gonna work. And like, I you know, and part of it was like, I can't date someone who lives in the States again. I just can't. And Jesus, the more we became best friends, the more we just knew that like it was right. And like we couldn't like resist dating anymore. It just it was gonna happen at some point. It had to happen. And God, am I glad it did. Anyway, enough gushing about my awesome, wonderful girlfriend. Hells yeah. Defending defending a USA nationwide abortion ban, because that would win to me. Wait, what? Oh, as a bad idea? Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how political we want to get with the Bad Ideas podcast. I'm thinking we might do some like special edition episodes that are like political editions, where we'll talk about political bad ideas, because I feel like a lot of our ideas are just silly, just really silly ideas that are really bad, and we like laughing about all the ways in which this thing is a bad idea. I feel like going with like political shit would make it too, not even that I don't want to talk political, just that like I feel like those ideas would win every time, right? For like, yeah, defending a nationwide abortion ban, like obviously that's gonna win. It's a terrible idea that literally costs people's lives. Yeah, but we'll probably do like themed episodes, and some of the themed episodes will be political in nature. Hells yeah, we'll use it at the Airbnb. We'll probably stream at the Airbnb. That's another reason y'all's donos are much appreciated, because yeah, we're gonna be staying in an Airbnb for a bit. We're gonna be staying with at Ami's for a while, but we can only stay there for so long. So yeah, we're gonna have to get an Airbnb. I actually this coming month I've got to start looking into into flight tickets, and booking flights, which is expensive and really stressful, and I hate flying. I hate crossing the border. But you know what? I will say I'm slightly less stressed about it than I used to be. It's still not my favorite activity, but yeah. Isn't knowingly defending bad ideals for some sort of benefit just being a grifter? So would it be like Grifter the game show? I guess kind of. Um, we don't have a final title yet. We're still working on that. We're 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 currently just calling it the Bad Ideas Podcast. Working title. Okay. Um. And yeah, and to be clear, we won't be seriously defending. I mean, we're calling them bad ideas, so we know they're bad ideas. We're not grifting. We're just you know, we're making fun of some really grifty ideas, and just yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Trust us. The two of us like crack up like talking about these things. Every once in a while we just get into a groove of like, ooh, what about this bad idea? And like we're both laughing our asses off. I'm like, yeah, add that to the list, add that to the list. Or every once in a while a bad idea will just come out of nowhere, and one of us will say something and I'll be like, ooh, you gotta add that to the bad ideas list. That's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah, it's facetious more than unironic. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna find the ultimate bad ideas, okay? The baddest of ideas that y'all's ever heard. Yeah, well, yeah, I know it's ironic, which is why it's fun, because I can come up with some pretty bad ideas or takes. Oh yeah, and that we're gonna do like commenter editions, chat editions, where we'll let you guys submit bad ideas for us to defend. Again, we really want to like nail down the format of the show before we start it officially, but yeah, sometime soon we'll start season 0, where we'll start like hashing out the rules and whatnot, and we might even get some guests on for like some test streams. Yeah, Ami's humor is historically facetious. It does come easier. Yes, Ami is very, very funny. All right, and that's not just me being like, oh my god, my girlfriend is so smart and funny and beautiful. It's like, no, she actually is fucking hilarious, and I feel like I'm good at coming up with ideas and I'm good at ranting. I'm not always very good at making jokes. A lot of the times I'll make a joke that's like really half baked, and Ami will be the one to like drive it home and make it actually good. So hells yeah. I mean, y'all can tell in the few streams where we streamed together already. We have good chemistry. We have a good flow. It's good. It's gonna be good. You want Alan as a guest? Yeah, we're gonna have Alan on. We might have Hyun. We'll have a few people, to make guest appearances. And then once the show is live for a season 1, I think I would like to break it up into seasons in some way. Yeah. Then we're gonna start getting like actual. Well, our friends are guests, but like we're gonna hopefully start getting like other YouTubers as guests on as well, which will be Poggies. All the Poggies. All right. So I wasn't gonna stream super long here, but I wouldn't mind doing a segment or two. I have saved some stuff. We can do a classic "Am I the Asshole" segment, because those tend to be a lot of fun. I am starting to get a bit of a headache though, so I can't be talking for too much longer. No, I want to save that. What do I have under show content? Or I could take rant topics from the chat. If y'all just want to hear me do some classic rants. Hmm. Am I the asshole? Hmm. Ooh. Y'all want to look at some parental entitlement? Some like bougie parental entitlement? Rant about exploitation under capitalism? That's too broad. Ooh, I could go to my rant topics. I could go to my rant topics. Because actually, I had a rant topic I wanted to rant about on my next stream. Oh, okay. I actually have a rant. Okay? Let me spit out this gum. Alright. Because I want to actually... Okay. I want to try something new. I wasn't planning on doing this stream, but I think it could be good. We're going to do a new segment called 20-minute rants, okay? I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes, and I'm going to rant about a topic, but I only have 20 minutes to rant about it, and so if the rant is too short, I have to lengthen it and make it long enough to fit into 20 minutes. And if it's too long, I gotta start cutting it, because I want to get better at doing more concise rants and not just going all over the place. So yeah, let's do a rant about anti-intellectualism. All right. Cause yeah, this could be good. So let's set the timer. Actually, let's drink some fucking water first. Alright. Alright. Who's ready for some classic rant action, yo? She needs water. Yeah, true. True. All the water. All the water. Why is my hair all messy? Because I washed it, but I didn't brush it afterwards. Bad girl. Alright. Alright. Let's do this, fam. Because, yeah, I'd like to do some 20-minute rants that I can then later re-upload as segments. As like, videos. Alright. Alright. So here it is, guys. Without further ado, introducing our very first segment of 20-minute rants. Let's go! Anti-intellectualism. As far as I'm concerned, anti-intellectualism is nothing but an excuse to rely on intuition rather than fact. People are often shamed for learning things from other people, for learning new knowledge, for you know, and often by conservatives or by, you know, older generations. You get this a lot. You'll try to tell someone the facts on a matter, and they'll shut you down. They'll shit all over it. And where did you hear that? Oh, this is from like this is some fucking college indoctrination nonsense. You know, it comes in many forms, okay? Again, when arguing with, like, older conservative family members, it can come in the form of, oh, where'd you hear that? Some fucking college professor? That's bullshit, you know? It also takes some very ugly forms online. I've noticed a lot of people, who, you know, were maybe a little less informed, start watching certain YouTube channels, start reading certain things, and they become more knowledgeable on a subject. And then you get people going around being like, oh, oh, where'd you hear that? Oh, that's not your actual opinion. You're just believing this or that. And, like, I think that's really fucking stupid. Like, it's really fucking stupid to, like, shut down something that someone's learned just because they learned it from another person, all right? And I'm especially talking about these people who will, like, shit on other people who for like clearly learning something from another YouTuber, okay? For example, I learned a lot watching Vosh. That doesn't mean I'm a Vosh clone. That doesn't mean I don't know how to think for myself. That simply means I didn't know something before and I learned something. Learning things is good. Relying on intuition is stupid. And honestly, especially from, like, more conservative leaning people, you get people wanting to, like, push back on facts, with, like, oh no, well, I don't think that's right, that doesn't, you know, meld to my worldview. And, like, you can show people facts and statistics and you know, historical data and whatever, and they just don't want to believe it. I wrote something here. Yeah, people often shame other people for learning from others and accuse people of not being able to think for themselves, simply because they learned something from someone else. When true critical thinking involves learning from others and the world around us, constantly growing from the information we learn, not shunning it. Now, are there people who just believe whatever they hear and don't question it or use critical thinking or you know, use, like, the most basic form of research to like to back it up? Sure. Okay? But, like, I am sick and fucking tired of people who just want to shut you down because you know something that they don't. And rather than like wanting to learn from you, these people will also rely on their own intuition. I'm sick and tired of this attitude, and this is one of the worst types of this attitude of, like, oh, you're saying that this exists for a reason, but I think that it's actually, you get this a lot about trans people, you know, non-binary people, people with xenogenders, you know, oh, well, I just think these people want to feel special, you know, I think that's all it is, that's all people care about, is they just want to feel special, that's why there's so many trans people now, that's why it's just a trend, and people want to feel special. You can show them facts, statistics, you can show them medical research, and they ignore it. They ignore it, and they simply rely on their own intuition, which is really fucking shitty, okay? I'll be honest. I'm learning more and more that, like, just relying on your own intuition is one of the easiest ways to, like, be really fucking dumb. And it's like Dunning-Kruger personified with some people, where they think they're the most brilliant fucking people in the world because they don't do research, they don't learn from other people, they don't go to college or school or whatever. They don't try to learn things. They just got it all figured out. They were born with all the knowledge in their head, and they've got it. They've arrived. They've figured it out. They don't need to learn anything more. And it's unfortunate that for a lot of people, the older they get, the more they tend to lean into this way of thinking, and they just don't want to learn anything new. And it sucks. It sucks because we should always be learning. We should always be learning things, and we should always recognize that there are other people out there who might know something more than us, and we should be willing to listen to those people. We should be willing to gain new knowledge and not just assume that we already know everything. And if we don't know about something, we should go out of our way to learn about it, not just make assumptions. I'm sick and tired of people relying everything on their assumptions and then using it to defend like bigotry and just really shitty, awful behavior. I know I don't have a lot of conservatives in my audience, so I know I don't need to tell most of you this, but I know most of you have probably run into these people a lot. I've run into these people. I've run into people who, will start bitching about communism. And, you try to tell them, well, actually, that's not what communism is. Oh, really? Really? Oh, where'd you learn that? It's like, I learned it from, like, this is actually, what's taught in like schools. This is actually academic consensus. This actually comes from like reputable history books and shit. And they want to go like, oh no, like this. Well, for me growing up, this is what communism always meant. So that's how I'm gonna use it. And it's like, no, you're wrong though. Okay? Jesus, there's a lot of shit that we grow up thinking is correct, and then we later realize, oh, that's not correct. And I don't care how old you get, you should always be willing to challenge these things. You should always be willing to listen to someone else who might know more than you. Because nobody knows everything. In fact, nobody even knows most things. The fact is, if you wanna be well educated on things, you have to recognize that there are a few people who are qualified, who spend their lives dedicating themselves to certain subjects and learning and researching and doing the science and whatnot behind all kinds of topics. And rather than just relying on what you were always taught or what you always just assumed, realize as well, because as well, like, we also need to recognize that our understanding of the world as humans is always changing, and we're learning things. Look at the medical field. 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, all right? Throughout history, we have thought many ridiculous things when it comes to medicine, and as time progresses, as science evolves, as medicine evolves, we understand more. We learn more. Our society learns more. So why should we assume, like, and this is why I hate, like, appeals to experience. Like, oh, well, I just have more experience than you, so I know this thing. I just know these things, Because another area that and this is, like, something that really, that I really clash with some people on. Another area that, we're learning a lot about and our society has evolved in is the understanding of mental health. The understanding of how to handle mental health, how to have healthy relationships, how to have healthy communications and dialogues with each other. All right, like, a lot of people want to shit on, like, the field of therapy and whatnot, when, like, shit that therapists know now is way different and more evolved than what was taught 30 fucking years ago. And we as a society just learn more and are more understanding. We as a society, for example, know now to accept trans people, accept gay people, accept people of color. My God, like, if you're just going to appeal to experience, you know, then you gotta listen to your fucking 90-year-old racist great uncle who you know was around during the time of segregation, and when he grew up, that's just how it was. It's just how it was. All right, yeah. Black people were just second-class citizens, and you weren't allowed to do interracial marriage, you know? Societies evolve. We as a people evolve and learn and grow, and these things are good. And it is nothing, like, conservatism as a whole is nothing but pure anti-intellectualism. It's like, no, I don't care what society has learned. I don't care what we've evolved on. I want to go back to how shit was when we understood way less and we're far more ignorant. Like, what? Where's the logic in that? There's literally none. There's literally no logic in being a fucking conservative in a society that is constantly evolving and changing and growing and saying, no, I want to go backwards. I want to know less. I want to act upon more ignorant ways of thinking. Because, and the big problem is because learning and growing and learning to have empathy for our fellow humans, which is another thing a lot of people struggle with, and our society is getting better and better incrementally. Not great, but incrementally it is getting better at empathizing. It's hard work. Learning things is hard work. Empathy is hard work. Communicating, relationships are hard work. Nothing... Like most things do not just come easy. And I find it hilarious that the same kind of people who preach like, oh yeah, you know, life is hard and it's just hard and you just deal with it, you know, are the first people to like cry and bitch and whine about how hard it is to try to like learn to communicate, learn to have healthy relationships with your partners, learn to empathize with your fellow humans, with minorities and groups that you're not a part of or that you don't fully understand. Zoomers are acutely aware of mental health. Yes, that is true. And there's a reason for that. We see now what just shoving it all down and ignoring our feelings has done to generations of people. We see it. We see the detrimental harm that it has caused on so many fucking people. And younger people do tend to be more empathetic, tend to be more understanding, aware of mental health, aware of queer and trans issues. And that's a good thing. That shows an evolution in our society. That shows growth in our society. And pushing back against that is nothing but pure anti-intellectualism. And it's not based, all right? It's actually very mega cringe. And it actively makes our society worse. When there are those of us who are trying to grow, trying to progress, trying to become better, more understanding, more empathetic people, trying to understand more about history and the world around us, and you got people pushing back everywhere you go, telling you to shut up with your facts and logic and reason, you know, I think this is how this is because I just know, and fuck you for challenging my preconceived worldview. We should always be challenging our preconceived worldviews. We should always be challenging our view on the world. We should always be recognizing that we don't know everything and there is more to learn. And it is insanely and frustrating to me that people will dig in their heels on some of the most gross anti-intellectualism. Go have an argument with a conservative about trans issues, you know, and most of their arguments are going to be based on intuition. Yeah, but like, well, women are men are just stronger than women, you know, and like and like, oh, like I feel like it's just a fetish. I feel like it's just, you know, I feel like they just want attention. They're not relying on facts. They're not going out of their way to learn about these things. Most trans, like y'all remember my debate with Lord of Patriarchy. I had a debate with someone who came off as very clearly uninformed on a lot of the issues we were discussing, who felt like he had the right to speak with some level of authority and tell me, no, this is how it is. No, this is what's happening. Ignoring all facts, ignoring the truth. And I honestly think that we as a society need to start pushing back, calling out fucking this anti-intellectual bullshit, saying no, it's not okay to like defend your arguments with intuition. It's actually really fucking stupid. It's actually one of the dumbest fucking things you can do. Yeah, intuition and anecdotes. That gets you nowhere. That gets you fucking nowhere. Be willing to learn from your fellow humans. Be willing, and yeah, and by the way, this is something that I'm gonna try to do as I get older. And I used to be very cynical and critical of people younger than me. Like, they're just so stupid, they're just so soft, they're just so this and that, they're just whatever. Oh, look at all these xenogender NB people. They don't understand shit. They just all want attention. Like, I did that. I was there. and I know that those arguments, when I made them, came from a place of ignorance. Same with, you know, me arguing, oh, racism isn't a thing in the West anymore. Black people need to stop bitching. Slavery's over. Get over it, you know? I didn't know enough about the black experience to know what the fuck a lot of them go through. I had to learn. And now I learned, and now I know better. And I try to do that with every issue that I can. Every issue that I can. It's very fucking important. Yeah, it is strange that the facts don't care about your feelings crowd only seem to care about anecdotes and anti-intellectualism. It's really fucking ironic. It's really fucking ironic. And honestly, a major fucking self-report on their part. That, no, they don't care about facts. They just care about feelings. And look, feelings are important. The way people feel... Like, the way people feel matters, all right? So, I think when I was debating Dave, he tried to, like, say something like, oh, well, like, you know, you can say that, like, it's like, you know, oh, if someone has cancer, I'm gonna fucking tell them they have cancer, you know? Their feelings don't fucking enter into it. And it's like, well, they actually kind of do, because how you tell someone that is also extremely important, because people's feelings do matter, and it's important to have tact when we talk about things, all right? It shouldn't be facts don't care about your feelings. It should be facts, logic, and feelings. It should be taking all these things into account, taking into account the human experience, taking into account people's actual struggles and what they're going through, and listening to people when they tell you that they're experiencing a thing, rather than just making assumptions about shit you know nothing about. It's stupid, it's ignorant, and it makes the world a far worse place. And I want to live in a better world. I want to live in a more understanding, more intellectual world where we actually base our decisions on facts, logic, reason, and the fucking truth. And yes, sometimes the fucking truth involves other people's experiences as well. And that's time. That was a 20-minute rant. I feel like I'm a little rusty on my ranting skills, but we're gonna get back into it. I'm gonna try to do one of these each stream. I have a bunch of topics. I actually saved notes for these ones. I'm gonna do ones that I don't have notes on. All Or maybe I will just like write some bullet points for some of them. I don't know. I wanna I want to I want to work on this segment because I really want to put out a series of rants on various different topics that I may have touched upon in the past, but I want to have like some good like definitive rants on important topics that, you know, that I care a lot about and I'll have opinions on. You know, we'll do some rants on conservatism, liberalism, religion, Christianity, you know, a bunch of shit. Meritocracy, that's another one I want to rant about. I actually might write down some bullet points for that one. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna do one more segment, and then we're probably gonna wrap it up. All right. So yeah, let's look at some boomer entitlement. Let's look at some upper class bougie boomer entitlement, yo. That's always fun. Hang on, I dropped my vape pod, yo. Even though I shouldn't be vaping, this is my last pod. All right, this is my last pod. When it's gone, and I'm not gonna buy another one. At least not for like a few weeks. If I do buy another one, it'll be like a very occasional thing. But yeah, I gotta quit the nicotine. Jesus, not good for me. I thought that was a wax pen. No, this is a wax pen. This has CBD in it. And this is a real, like, you can see like the wax is like all stuck at the top. So I can barely even vape it anymore. I guess I gotta preheat it for a little bit. There. Well, what did y'all think about that rant? Out of 10. I'm open to your criticisms, all right? out of 10, how 1 to 10, how was that rant? High 9? Damn. I I think that's a little I think that's a little generous there, Ami. I personally would give that maybe a 7. Maybe a 7.5 for content, but for delivery and for delivery, conciseness, you know, which are things I'm trying to work on, I'd probably dock it a couple points. Also, I didn't get as angry as I maybe wanted to, but I kind of have a headache, so I don't feel like yelling. All right. This might make us yell though. All right. Let's read Am I the Asshole, guys? Am I the Asshole? Let's go. Yeah, rage and headaches are a migraine to deal with. True. Yeah, I don't want to rage too much when I have a headache. It's not fun. In fact, she need water. Yeah. Drinking now water. All right. All right. Let's go. Woman refuses to let down a client who booked a year in advance just so parents can go on a dog-free trip. Gets called a jerk. Let's see where we'll end up coming down on this one. I have a suspicion. Let's fix the camera a little bit. There we go. All right. All right. We're not going to read the editorialism here. We're just going to read the Am I the Asshole, all right? Am I the asshole for refusing to cancel on clients to help my parents go on a vacation dog-free? I am the owner and only employee of a small business that provides dog walking and house/pet sitting services. I usually book sitting stays about 6 to 9 months out, with the exception of peak travel weeks and holidays, which are often booked a year in advance. I always try to be accommodating to last-minute bookings, but they are not always something I can work into my schedule, and I'm very upfront and honest with my clients about it when I can't. In June, my parents decided they wanted to go on vacation. They booked 2 separate weeks in July, and then contacted me, asking me to watch their 15-year-old beagle mix. Sorry. I happened to have a cancellation earlier in the day for the first week they wanted, and was able to accommodate that set of dates. But the other set of dates had been booked nearly a year prior, and I informed my parents of this. I made it very clear that I was not available for the second set of dates. Flash forward to the first set of dates, and suddenly, 2 days before the stay starts, I'm informed that I'm not just watching the 15-year-old dog, who can barely walk, but I'll also be watching my sister's 3-month-old puppy as well. I had to monitor and keep the over-enthusiastic puppy shenanigans to a minimum around the old dog, and keep their feeding areas separate to prevent fights. These dogs don't live together regularly. It was very stressful and a lot to handle by myself, especially since the decision to leave the puppy was last second. Now the second set of dates are coming up. Yesterday, I picked up a few doggies and took them to walk in my parents' neighborhood. My mom found us and asked me if I'm excited to watch her dog in 2 weeks, which I am not, because like I said, a month before, I've had that week booked with another dog for nearly a year. My mom rolled her eyes and asked me to cancel on them. I'm not canceling because my parents decided to travel at the last minute. I said this directly to her face. They are also going somewhere dog-friendly, so it's not like they can't take her dog with them. They just prefer not to take the 15-year-old dog with them, which is understandable, but still not my problem. My mom messaged me a few hours later saying, "You're really stiffing us on this vacation. Does it really qualify as stiffing someone? Does it really qualify as stiffing someone on something if you've already told them multiple times in advance that you're unable to do the thing? Am I being unreasonable here? Am I the asshole?" So, yeah, not the asshole. Not the asshole at all. Her mom is the asshole. And I love she rolls her eyes. Ugh, just cancel on them. Like, this woman is running her own business, taking care of other people's dogs. This is how she makes her money. All right. And I'm assuming, she's asking her to cancel on paying customers so that she can watch her dog for free. Yeah, that reeks of entitlement. That, reeks of fucking entitlement. It's really fucking frustrating dealing with people like this. I've dealt with people like this who think that they're just entitled to their family members' time or services, and that, that they want, nepotism, and they get mad if they don't get it. This woman's trying to be a professional. She booked someone a year in advance and already agreed to do that for them. And this mom who booked a vacation last minute is mad and saying she's being stiffed. No, what you're trying to do is make your daughter stiff her actual paying customer who planned a vacation a year in advance and has had that squared away for over a year. You're trying to stiff these other people's vacation. Fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. That is really, really shitty. All right? And yeah, I'm glad that this woman stood her ground. I've dealt with family members and people like this who like, you know, they just expect to be like entitled to your time and your work, and it's like, no fam, like I'm out here trying to do, and like, because again, that would be extremely rude to the client. That would be extremely rude to the client, you know? Oh, sorry. My mom wants me to watch her dogs for her for free because nepotism. So, yeah, fuck your plans. I'm actually going to be stiffing you on this, and now you got to find other arrangements. Like, because, yeah, this stuff is difficult to book in advance, and it is difficult taking care of animals like this. This is probably a lot of work, and it sounds like the mom was already an entitled asshole by just dropping her sister's dog with her as well, and then being like, oh yeah, now you got to take care of two dogs. One of them is an old dog that can't walk, and one of them is a baby that's gonna get into fights with the other dog. And Jesus, I hate this like upper class fucking boomer entitlement. It's fucking disgusting. Let's see. Let's read some of the comments. Not the asshole. You have prior commitments and repeat customers. They're risking your business by trying to convince you to drop a paying client last minute. They can take their dog to a doggy daycare and drop them off. Drop off there for the trip. That's what we do when we travel and cannot take the dog. Turn this back around on them and say, I'm sorry, but my parents taught me to always keep my word when I make promises and commitments, and I've already committed to sitting that week and am unable to accommodate you. I'm sure you understand. And yeah, that's any decent fucking parent, which it sounds like this woman isn't, would understand that. Be like, yeah, you should be honoring your commitments. I'm sorry I even asked. I'm sorry I even pushed that on you. But people like this don't want to fucking apologize. Also, are your parents paying you? Because you should charge an additional last minute notice fee that's at least triple the normal fee. Yeah, I agree with that. And if they're not paying you, then they're not on the sitting list. It's a business, not a charity. They do pay me, but I can tell you right now, if they were not my family, they would definitely be on the no thanks but no thanks contact list. I already have a very distant relationship with them for sadly obvious reasons. Yeah, it sounds like these family members are not great people to have in your life in general. And it sounds like she already tries to distance herself from them, and they're trying to impose themselves onto her business. That's really fucked. That's really fucked, okay? That like, it's one thing to ask someone a favor, but like, you can't expect it. You can't expect someone to do you a favor and then just pull the family card, okay? Especially when you're a shitty family member to that person, okay? Like, Jesus. Not the asshole. No is a full sentence. Say it as many times as you like. Don't apologize. Don't explain yourself. You told them you couldn't last month, and that hasn't changed this month. Their animals are not your responsibility. Their vacation planning is not your responsibility. Your entitled parents are the unreasonable ones. And she says, I feel so seen and validated. Thank you. And again, that is why I love this Reddit, because a lot of people end up being gaslit by their shitty friends or family members into thinking they're the asshole. And having a fair, impartial community of people to you know, make judgments on these things makes it a lot easier to deal with some really fucking shitty interpersonal situations that a lot of people go through. And it sucks, and it can be really easy to be gaslit. I mean, oh, you're such a bitch. You're how could you do this to us? When it's like, I'm not doing anything to you. I told you no. I'm telling you no again. It's not my responsibility. Figure it out. Like, Jesus. Not the asshole. As a pet sitter who has run into a similar issue with relatives over the years, do not cancel on a client for family. It sets a bad precedent both for continuing to build your business and client relationships, and for the family members who think they should get special treatment. Absolutely. Reputation is everything. Your mother shouldn't be so dismissive of your commitments to your clients. Yeah, this shows like a major disrespect to this woman. And the fact that she rolled her eyes, ugh, just cancel on them. Like, she clearly doesn't view her daughter's choice of career as valid. She clearly, like, on some level thinks like, oh, you know, this isn't even real work. This should just be easy for you, you know, when it's not. It's hard fucking work. It's hard fucking work. Jesus. And OP responds, yes, I've pointed this out to both my parents on numerous occasions. It's called integrity, Mum. I thought you'd be proud. True. Saving this one for future use. Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to save that for future use as well, because that's a useful thing in general when someone's trying to, you know, get you to compromise on your morals, on your commitments. Like, it's really fucked up. Yeah, it's called I have some integrity. I thought you'd be proud. Fuck off. Not the asshole. You're running a business and your parents are not entitled to special treatment just because they are your parents. A lot of parents think that way, by the way. It's like, what? I raised you, so you should do whatever I need you to do whenever I need you to do it. Fuck off, okay? Your children do not exist to be your own personal, slaves, okay? Get out of here. Are they paying you to watch their dogs or just assuming you'll do them a favor? Because watching their dogs instead of someone else's, you're missing out on potential income for your business. They do pay me, but there's always more strings attached. There always is with family. It's kind of like my dad expects a pat on the back for doing it. My family is pretty toxic. Jesus. Imagine like expecting like a pat on the back for actually paying your daughter to do what she gets paid to do, and what she would be losing money to not do if you forced her to do this fucking favor for you. Jesus. Let's see. Not the asshole, but OP, be careful that your parents can either drop the dog at your house and go on vacation anyway, or tell you that they left and where the key is and to take care of the dog. Hopefully they're not the type to do this, but plenty of people are. The ones we regularly read about here on Am I the Asshole? The ones we regularly read about here on Am I the Asshole? If you think this is a possibility, you should have to be protective now, or proactive now. Yeah, that's true. And she says, thankfully they're not the kind of people that do that. They're both unreasonable, but not quite that level of crazy. That's good, at least, because yeah, I've known people that'll just do that. They'll just be like, nope, you're doing this for me whether you want to or not, sorry. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. The fucking entitlement. I love how people in our generation are you know, that we get called the entitled generation all the goddamn time. These boomers are calling us the fucking entitled ones. Oh, these fucking young people, so damn entitled, when all most of us want is, you know, to be able to live a comfortable life, doing something that doesn't make us miserable, in order to basically we want the same fucking opportunities that our parents and grandparents had in, you know, being able to make enough money to start a family and take care of ourselves. And a lot of us can't get that, and have to like come up with all kinds of other ways in order to survive in life. And they call us entitled when they want to just like expect us to be there for them, do everything they need, and put their feelings and needs first. It's really ridiculous. not the asshole, just gonna put this out there. If you're that busy, I would absolutely consider raising your prices. I definitely been considering it. I've really only been hesitating because I worry that people are being more frugal since COVID, and I won't be happy about the extra expense. Yeah, I get that, and I agree with that. That it's commendable that she's understanding in that way. I think it's very, very important that I think it's very, very important that sorry, that's not what I was gonna say. I think it would be a good idea for her to be flexible in her pricing. It's important to be flexible in her pricing, but also if you're gonna get like last minute, anyone trying to get you to do this last minute, oh, absolutely raise your prices on them. Absolutely charge them double. If it's like within a month, charge them triple if it's within like a week, and they're like, "Yep, nope, you gotta like, Jesus." There's a reason that like people have waiting lists for shit like this. Like, you know, these kinds of services can be in high demand, and you know, like people are I get it. People are struggling, but also like anyone who expects you to be able to do that on such short notice should absolutely be paying you an extra fee. Here's a clarification from her before we move on. Clarification from the OP. My parents can and do pay me for services when I watch their dog. However, getting payments can be like pulling teeth. My dad will often act like it's an act of charity for him to pay me. I actually have two sisters, not just one. The most hilarious part about these vacations is that they are actually scheduled around my sister's calendar, so they can be family vacations, where both my sisters, plus a husband of one of the sisters and their two kids, get a free vacation on my parents' dime. They all went on the first vacation together, which is why I got the surprise puppy duties. And both sisters were planning to go on this one. The dog used to go with them, but she's too old and arthritic for long rides in the car, which has been true for the last few years. She's turning 16 in August. Of course, I'd love time to spend with my ancient family dog. She's a perfect angel, and I would love to keep her stress levels down, but I literally can't, and they're making me feel so guilty about it. This is gaslighting behavior, by the way. This is toxic ass behavior, making someone feel guilty for saying no when someone has every right to say no. This is that, like, Jesus. This is like that rape culture adjacent kind of attitude where like you I'm sorry, you have a right to consent, and you have a right to revoke consent, no matter what it is, and this is about your time, your services. You absolutely have the right to say no without being made to feel guilty, and that is so fucking toxic. To make someone feel guilty for being busy, for having a schedule, for having to work, for having to do something else. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Plus, I already have a bit of a sore spot on this whole vacation thing, because the only times I've been invited on them is when they've already booked me to watch the dog. Ironic. See, this feels extra shitty, because it feels like they're also going out of their way to, like, stiff her on the vacations, like she never gets invited. And they go out of her way to not let her get invited by trying to book her to watch their dogs when they're going on vacation, and then being like, oh, you can come with us if you want, when it's like, you already booked me to fucking watch your dogs. Like, what? So yeah, this seems extra shitty. This seems like an extra shitty, toxic fucking situation, and she does not, have any obligation to these people on any level, and should absolutely be standing up for herself. And an update, my dad called me to address the scheduling conflict and informed me one of my sisters can take the dog Monday through Friday. However, she still needs coverage for Saturday and Sunday. I said I could do drop-ins, visiting for 30-minute intervals for potty breaks / meal times, medication administration every 4 hours during the day, one last potty break late at night, and then starting again bright and early the next day without sleeping over. And then he started insisting on me and my insisting on asking me and my boyfriend to sleep over instead. I said no. He is not getting involved in this. I hate being put in this position, and I'm already overly accommodating just offering the drop-ins. See, this is the kind of shit, like, you give people like this an inch and they want to take a mile. It's like, okay, fine, I am already, like, double booking and shit, but fine, I'll do this just for these 2 days, and it's like, no, I want you to dedicate all your time to the, because again, it's clear the reason she's not sleeping there, she has other fucking prior commitments, and you're asking her to drop everything for this. That is so fucking shitty. And this is such, like, these are such, like, manipulation tactics. If your family uses manipulation tactics like this on you, be wary of it, alright? I'm not saying it's always intentional and it's always necessarily toxic, but, like, the more people do shit like this, like, yeah, it gets pretty fucking toxic. Jesus. They'll not be able to get coverage on this short notice, but this will not be happening again. Yeah, I would put your foot down going forward and just be like, no. If you want to book me for a vacation, you book me in advance like everyone else, and if I'm already booked, fuck you. Find someone else. Go pay someone else. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who do this service. Jesus. Yeah, not the asshole. You told them way in advance that you can't, and expecting them to cancel on other clients is rude as fuck and could tarnish your reputation as well. Yeah, it could ruin her business. It could hurt her business. It could get her shitty reviews on whatever site she uses to book people. Like, that's the last thing someone with a small, independently run and owned business needs on their hands, okay? Especially someone who clearly goes out of their way to do a very good job and be accommodating for people when she can. Jesus. I'm gonna read this one, actually. Not the asshole. Your parents are treating you like you are still a child and they can boss you around. Absolutely they are. And this is like, it's bad enough when parents treat their children like this growing up, but like treating your adult children like this is extra fucked. Okay? They're not your slaves. You can't just boss them around. They have their own autonomy. They have their own fucking lives. Especially when they're not even fucking still living with you. I think it's bad enough when people, like, try to pull the, like, oh, well, you're still living with me, so you owe me this and that. But, like, I get it. You gotta help out your family members if they're doing you a solid, you know? But, like, she's off living on her own, living her life, running her own fucking business, and you act like you're entitled to just tell her what to do. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, your mother already totally ignored the fact that you already told her no. Good for setting boundaries and taking care of your business. Stick to your guns. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Very, very based, alright? Very based. Hey, got rid of my old Google account because I barely use it. This is Jenny, sorry. Missed the majority of the stream. Yeah, no worries. We're not going to be going too much longer, but you can always go back and watch the stream from the beginning because it was a decent stream. It was a bit of a lower energy stream today. But yeah, we had a bit of fun. I just kind of wanted to do a bit of a chill stream for today. Let's see who's still in the chat. We can kick it with the chat for a little bit before we go. Hells yeah, how's it going, Jenny? Hope you're having a good night, or at least a decent night. Update on my mom. She said she was always pro-LGBT and pro-trans and said they're humans just like us, and she was accepting of me being trans. Kinda weird it happened after our video. I'm having a blessed day. Hells yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. I... Was she always... I hate when people do... I've always been accepting of this. When, like, no, some people haven't always been accepting of these things. Admit your mistakes. Admit that you've evolved and grown and learned. Be like... At the very least, be like, you know, I didn't understand this before, but, you know, I understand you now and I accept you and, you know... But I am really, really glad to hear that she accepts you and is being positive about it. Fuck yeah, that is awesome. Still leaps and bounds ahead of my own mother. Leaps and bounds ahead of many mothers. So yeah, hells yeah. I'm really happy to hear that. That is some good news. Well, okay, for context, she said she didn't understand and it was a misunderstanding and she's trying to understand the pronouns. Okay. Okay. At least she's admitting that she didn't understand and that she's trying to. That is good. That is progress. It absolutely is. All right? Hells yeah. Hells yeah. My fucking pan flag fidget over here. I bought a bunch of oh, oops. I bought a bunch of fidget toys. They're like made specifically for like autistic people, and they've actually been very, very helpful because I fidget a lot, and it's nice to have like something like this that I can play with. I also had these like squishy slime balls in like a net that like you can squeeze, and it's called like a grape ball or something. Like you squeeze it and it looks like grapes. It's really dope, but one of them popped and I was really, really sad, and now I'm afraid to play with the other one too much because I don't want it to pop. Yes, I'm playing with my girlfriend's romantic attraction right here. The pan romantic, my lovely pan romantic girlfriend. Hells yeah. I'm not pan personally, but I believe in all the pan pride. All the pan pride. Pan pride, motherfucker. Yeah, ooh, I wish I could make this a headband band. Jimmy Joe, look, hang on. Please don't dox anyone in my chat. If you have information that's actually important, you can post it. You can send it to me on like Discord or whatever. Wait, they have a following? The person that was in my chat has a follow. The trans salamander. Their YouTube channel is King Cobra JFS. Damn. That's kind of fucked. No, that's not him. Look, I don't know, like, I don't know who it is or not. I don't like posting people's, like, real names and, you know, shit like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna delete that from the chat. I appreciate your help there, but yeah, it also might not be that person, and I don't like I don't want to put people's docs out there in general, but I especially don't want to accidentally put someone's docs that are wrong. I get it, Nazis are disgusting and they do a lot of fucked up shit, but just being transphobic and racist in my chat, like, doesn't necessitate doxing someone. God damn it. I was waiting for one of my mods to take care of it. Jesus. Fam, I don't, it doesn't matter to me who it is. I'm actually pretty sure that I know who it is. and that they're an old that they're an old member of my community, because they kind of talked like an old member of my community, and behaved like one. So I actually suspect that I already know who that person is. I'm not gonna, fam. You really seem like, you've been mostly cool in the chat up till now, but you really seem like you're baiting me into you really seem like you're trying to bait me into doxing someone so that someone can then later justify doxing me. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing that game. So please let it go. You're on the phone, you can't see the live chat somehow? Damn, I'm sorry. Jesus. Yeah, this seems like a fucking sea lining attempt or some shit. I'm not buying it, alright? You might just be trying to be helpful, I don't know, but I don't like doxing. I don't like opening that can of worms. Because, I'm sorry, it's a Nazi, and they're pieces of shit, and even if they deserve it on some level, doxing them, all that does, especially, I don't even have a big audience, so, like, it's not like it would even, like, do anything, but, like, all that does is make those people feel justified for coming back at me and trying to dox me to their much larger audience of Nazis who will do really, really horrible things. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not having this in my chat, and I'd thank you to respect my decision and not bring it up again. Thank you. Uh-huh. Thank you for the $1. See, this also makes me suspect, for all I know, this Jimmy Joe person is also Trans Salamander, and they're like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. It's interesting that that person didn't show up once in my stream, and now when you're coming here trying to get me to dox them, now they supposedly show up to donate? That's a little sus, buddy. That's a little sus, fam. A little sad. I'm sorry you're sad. If you're not baiting me, then you know, I'm sorry for that, but I'm not taking that chance. All right? I'm not taking that chance. Like I said, please fucking respect my decision. Please respect my rules in my chat. It's a glitch on YouTube mobile. Yeah, sometimes you have to, like, reload it and switch to live chat again. But, yeah. Alright, Jenny. I will make you a mod again. Just please try not to change accounts too much. Because, it's really easy for people to, like, pretend to be someone that they're not. So, yeah, next time I won't be modding you, right away, unless you come in the chat and chat for a while and prove that you're you. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, interesting timing. Interesting timing. Someone comes in and tries to get me to dox, a person, a transphobic Nazi bigot who was donating to put bigotry on my screen last stream, and just as I tell them no, that supposed account comes back to try to there we go again. Yeah, you're not getting your shit read, motherfucker. You're not getting your shit read. And I know you. Yeah, I might know you. I don't know. I don't know how long you've been around. I've seen you in my chat a few times. I don't know why. I'm not being mean to you. I'm not being mean to you at all. I'm telling, and see that this comes off as like gaslighting bullshit. All right? I'm not being mean to you. I told you what my rules are. We have a zero tolerance policy against doxing here. We don't do it under any circumstances. I don't fuck with that shit. I've never fucked with that shit. This has always been my fucking stance. This has always been my stance, and I've never changed it. And if you are who I think you might be, you should know that I've always said that. I've ranted about this many fucking times. I do not come in my community and use my community as a platform to dox anyone ever under any circumstances. I am not okay with it now. I've never been okay with it, and I will never be okay with it. I'm not using your autism against you. I am telling you I didn't even know you were autistic, motherfucker. I'm autistic. Fuck you. I'm using your autism against you. All right? Jesus, I'm not using anyone's autism against them. I'm telling you why. I'm telling you very nicely. You can go back in the stream. I was being very nice. I told you why I don't like that and why I don't think it's okay, even if they are a Nazi. I don't think it's okay to dox a person. And that is that. I'm not okay with it. That is a rule in this community. Enforcing the rules in my community is not being mean to someone for their autism. That's ridiculous, fam. That is ridiculous. Jesus. By the way, yeah, it does seem like baiting. It does. And if it's not, then you shouldn't be so, like, upset about me not wanting to. I have rules, and you should understand that I have reasons for my rules. Okay, this is just like the fucking. This is just like the fucking. The Am I the Asshole we just read. All right, I'm setting my boundaries. I'm not being mean. I'm setting my boundaries. I'm setting my boundaries, fam, and saying, no, I'm not fucking... And this person is still donating to me, by the way. Still donating to me, trying to get me to say their name. See, I'm not stupid, fam. I'm not stupid. Like, this is some weak-ass attempts at trolling. Like, really weak. Come in with an account that's pretending to be friendly, and then come in with an account that's pretending to be a Nazi, and then as the friendly account, be like, damn, that Nazi sure is horrible. I can't believe they would say those things to you. You should dox them. And then me being like, no, that's not something we do here. That's not ever something we've done here. And again, the more you say, I know who you are now. I know who you are. I'm not going to say your name. What in the Keffels is going on here? Well, what it seems like is an attempted baiting for another Keffels situation. I'm not dumb enough for that, fam. This is a really weak-ass, low-energy attempt at it, too. Like, Jesus. This is a weak-ass attempt at this. I'm, like... Okay, Desolator. We don't need to, we don't need to hear your sexual fantasies about Keffels. She is indeed attractive, but, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. Jesus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is a person that used to watch me that fell down the alt-right Nazi rabbit hole and stopped watching me the more I drifted to the left. And now just hates my guts and shows up every once in a while to fuck with me. And because they often would donate $1 at a time to you know, to just insult me. I suspect it's that person. Yeah. And now this person in their donations to me is threatening to dox me. All right. By the way, the reason I have a face twitch is Jesus. It's a medical condition, okay? Fuck off. Because, see, I actually am autistic. And I have ADHD, and I'm not sure what specifically causes the twitches. The tics, yeah. I also have some, like, I also have some Tourette's syndromes, symptoms. I don't know if I have Tourette's or not, but I have some Tourette's symptoms where, like, I've talked about this before. I used to, like, I still do from time to time involuntarily say certain words, and I have, like, verbal tics, and I've had to work really hard on it's not as bad as most people with Tourette's, but it's like, every once in a while I have these verbal tics where, like, I involuntarily say words without meaning to or wanting to. And I used to say some pretty fucked up words because of my tics. And I've had to work on that. I've only gotten better in that front. It's tics. I have them too when I get overwhelmed. Yeah. They tend to get they tend to get worse when I have higher anxiety levels. That's a wild ride, though. You to Nazi YouTube. Look. I really want to grow as a trans creator on here. I want to grow as a creator, as a leftist creator, you know? I want to grow. Unfortunately, being a trans creator on YouTube means you're going to get harassed by Nazi YouTube. It sucks. It's really fucked up. But, you gotta deal with it. Ban these people, report them when you can, and, yeah. It's also funny, the other account was asking me if I got their docs just by, them donating. It's almost like, it's almost like this person knew that I wasn't going to have that information, because this person knew that they were the one donating, and have it set up in a way that I'm not going to get their real name when they donate. Because you don't always get someone's real name when they donate. And even if I did, I wouldn't be sharing anyone's real name. I'm not getting into the doxing game. I'm serious. You, like, the minute you throw that stone, you're getting it thrown back at you at some point. I don't fuck with that. They always use that as a justification. That is one of their favorite justifications. Oh, this person doxes people just for being right-wing, and they're trans, and they're trying to, like, indoctrinate people to be trans. Jesus. You're not alone. There are more of us. There are more of us here than the haters. True. True. And I really appreciate those of y'all who hang out in my streams. It's poggies. Remember to like and share, guys. Like and share. Hit that like button. Really fucking helps to make sure that more people see the stream. Okay? It has been proven on YouTube that liking the stream helps get YouTube to show it to more people. All right? And streams like mine really are supported by the wonderful support of viewers like yourselves. All right, you guys out there, you guys watching, hanging out in the communities, liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, all of that. You are what keeps me doing what I do, and I appreciate you guys immensely. And I'm gonna start putting a lot more work into this channel again. Now that I've got 3 weeks sober, 21 days. I'm gonna start putting more work into this channel. We're gonna start streaming regularly again. 2 to 3 streams a week. All right. Hells yeah. We're gonna get back to our regular Tuesday, Thursday schedule. I don't know if we're gonna do it this week because I have a blood test this week for my doctor's appointment next week. And so I might be a little busy, but definitely starting in October, we're going to be doing regular streams, 2 to 3 streams a week. What I'm going to try doing is we're going to set a goal. We're going to set I'm going to start off with something simple, like an $80 goal, stream goal. And if we reach that goal, then we do a bonus stream. And bonus streams, not only will it be an extra stream than what we already planned to do that week, but it'll be an extra super long stream where we'll do some viewers' choice segments and maybe even some call-ins. So yeah, starting soon, it'll be if you guys donate, it'll mean more content and more content that y'all can get in on, call-ins and shit, which will be really, really dope. And yeah, Ami will be on the bonus streams. Ami is going to be coming on streams more as well. She's not going to be coming on every stream. I'm not going to make her do that, but she might be coming on like one stream a week with me at least, which will be dope. Because I have a lot of segments that I've been saving to do with Ami, because I feel like she would make them better. And yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that we want to do for the channel. We'd also like to, we've also talked, we haven't talked about it in a while, but we've also talked about doing some like researched streams or researched segments, or like, learning more about, certain topics, all kinds of shit we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, just a reminder, we also, if you're not a chud and want to donate, we have a Streamlabs link for you guys to actually get your messages on stream. The minimum for getting your message on the screen is now $5. I will still read donations that are lower, but only if they're appropriate. If they're not, I won't be reading them. So yeah, that way I get to screen lower donations so that Nazis can't just tip $1 to fucking get some fucking horrendous bullshit on my screen. But we'll still read the lower donation messages of actual viewers and fans and dope people, because I understand not all y'all can donate $5. Anything is appreciated. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm planning a trip this holiday to go visit my girlfriend Ami, and we're gonna be doing some dope in-person content together. So helping me to be able to afford that trip will also mean more content, some dope IRL content with me and Ami. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but we have a few ideas. And I really cannot wait to meet up with her finally and just be able to spend a couple weeks together. The more y'all donate, potentially the longer we can see each other. We were originally going to try to see each other for 2 weeks, but we can only stay at Ami's house for about 4 days. And if we want to stay longer, we're going to have to get an Airbnb. So it's going to be a little spendy. Plane ticket, which I have to buy next month, is going to be pretty spendy. I need to buy that next month before the prices start going up. So yeah. Also, raising money in my GoFundMe down below to help me afford laser hair removal for my face. That is also something that is very important. Thanks to you guys, we reached $100 of the goal so far, and it would be much appreciated if you guys would help us help me by donating to that. Help me to get to at least $250 by the end of October, because I'm on a waiting list for laser hair treatments, and the earliest they said they would be able to get me on is the end of October. So it'd be really great if I could afford my first session. The overall goal is $2,100 because of taxes and fees that GoFundMe takes. I added an extra $100. But it's gonna be about $2,000 in total for all of my treatments. And the great thing is I don't need it all at once. I just need to get to $250 by the end of October to afford my first session, and then we'll worry about the rest of the goal when we get to it. But that also really, really helps me out a lot, like super a lot. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, by the way, there's yeah, by the way, there was nothing worth reading in what that person donated for. And yeah, I reserve the right to not read your donos, all right? If they're disrespectful, if they're hateful, if they contain bigotry, like literally fucking still shitting on George Floyd all these years later, using racist terms, ableist terms, and then like threatening to dox me. Jesus. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not reading that. Thank you for the money. All right. You're funding, even though you're a Nazi, you're funding like really based, a really based leftist streamer. So, you should feel proud of yourself at least. To be clear, again, these people hate themselves. These people that go around trolling trans people and left-leaning people, like they hate themselves. They're miserable. And it's sad. It's sad because I wish there was a way to just get through to these people and be like, look, you're a human being and I love you as a fellow human, and I wish you all the best. I really want you to get to a better place in your life. Thank you. J. Troido kindly tipped $5 and is fucking awesome. Cheers. Thank you, J. Troido. Cheers yourself. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yes, your donos will go directly to our livelihood. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. Can't wait to watch this stream back. 2 hours of content. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Income from bigots is trans equity. We love it. Yeah, like you can't be mad at free money. Jesus. Thank you for giving me more words to add to the to the list, by the way. Much appreciated. Yeah, and I can tell that Jimmy Joe person is because this person who donated, the trans salamander person, said quit being mean. So they're just letting the mask slip there. Yeah, I got a lot of content, yo. A lot of content. Lot of ways to support. All right. I also got my OnlyFans. Y'all can go look up. I need to do this. I'm in the process of making an NSFW Twitter. I am going to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be making an NSFW Twitter where I will post censored photos from my OnlyFans, and hopefully some of y'all with NSFW Twitters could help me out by retweeting some of my shit there and getting them to wider hornier audiences. Hey, nudge nudge, wink wink. That might be that again, there's lots of ways to support and help me out with that shit. Oh wow, based, I'll help for sure. Hells yeah. It's been really hard getting the OnlyFans out there. It's hard to know where to promote that and where it's okay to promote that. But yeah, NSFW Twitter, and then I'm gonna also do an NSFW Instagram. And yeah, hopefully those will be able to grow. And I'll be able to grow my OnlyFans audience as well, because that is pretty fucking lucrative. In fact, it's actually my biggest source of income, bigger than Patreon at this point. And I think I only have three fans on there right now, but 3 fans that pay $10 a month, and then someone donated $50 last month. And I also currently have a bunch of offers over there for if people donate that I'll upload bonus content over there. So yeah, like I said, we're putting our nose to the grindstone here soon. All right, we're gonna keep growing our shit. We're gonna keep growing our content. All right. Really trying to get to a place where we can at least somewhat support ourselves doing this. And you guys and your epic, awesome support, the amazing, wonderful community that I've built here, full of loving, awesome people who are just fucking dope. Like, you guys give me hope that I'll be able to achieve that at some point. And I really do appreciate you guys 100%, because you guys are what makes this shit happen. You really are. All right. Hells yeah, Jenny. Much appreciated. You also don't have to, but it's there. We've been getting more bold on there. All right. We were a little prudish at first. Okay, a little prudish at first, but yeah, we're also thinking of, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're also thinking of we want to start doing streams on OnlyFans, but we need more fans first. Like I said, maybe we'll do some Lady Hopium after dark streams. Damn. But yeah. A lot of stuff I'd like to work on. I subscribe just to help out. I don't really feel comfortable watching, but if I could, I would. Yeah, I only upload pics there, and it's mostly, honestly, at this point, it's mostly for my own self-esteem, and to help with body positivity as my body is changing and I'm becoming more comfortable with it. Like, I feel more comfortable about my tits than I did before, and it's kind of empowering, and helps with my self-esteem a lot to post shit on there. Yeah, yo, hope after dark. Jesus, this bra pad is like stuck. I'm getting to the point soon where I won't feel the need to wear bra pads on stream or while going outside. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I still like a little bit of padding. But I'm needing it way less. Yeah, I still don't feel comfortable going outside without a bit of padding. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting a Just for Fans because the only money I make right now is making custom videos for people, and that money goes towards affording my mental health meds and HRT. Yeah, that can be a lucrative way to make money if you're able to get build a following. Unfortunately, I'm only building a following from the people who already watch me. Like I said, also that's why it would really help if anyone would be able to, help me promote my my OnlyFans in NSFW spaces on your NSFW Twitter accounts, on in your NSFW chats in like Discords or whatever, that would help out a ton and let people know that they're supporting a based trans creator by doing so, you know. I pay for my own expenses because I don't like having my dom pay those expensive, even if he is well off. I'll say if I had a dom that was well off, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to take advantage of them, but if I needed the help, I definitely wouldn't turn it down. Jesus, I have been in a position in most of my life where I've been struggling. I've been disabled for most of my fucking life, and unfortunately, I don't get a choice of whether or not I get to rely on other people. I've had to rely on family members and partners and other people. I'm disabled. I'm actually severely mentally disabled and have not been able to hold down a job for 12 years or 10 years or 8 years, whatever, for years, okay? It's been a lot of years. I lose count, okay? But I'm working my ass off, doing what I can, trying to bring you guys some dope ass fucking content. And I really am trying to grow this community. And any way y'all can help me grow my community is so appreciated. All right? Like I get not all of y'all can donate, but if y'all can help out in other ways, like just spreading my shit around, helping me grow the audience, that it really does help. And I really do believe that we can build something fucking awesome here. I really do. And I can't wait to see the Hopium fam thrive. I want to build I want to build this community. I want to not just help myself. I want to help the people I care about. All right? Like, my first priority has to be my own well-being. But once I'm able to take care of myself, and even before that, I'm going to do what I can to build up other people around me, and trans thriving all the way. All right. This is what we need. Trans thriving on YouTube. Too long have trans people been pushed to the margins of this site, been shit upon by Nazis. Yeah, what was I saying? Brain fart. Okay. My dom knows I don't take advantage. I help him out as much as I can. I have about 4,000 followers. I can share your stuff, but my page is a very niche type of NSFW content. Well, I mean, people are into NSFW or into NSFW. Like, who knows? Maybe some people might be into my shit. Feel free. I have a tweet. I'm actually gonna put out another tweet. I'm gonna make my NSFW, but in the meantime, you can feel free to just share my OnlyFans on there if you can. Anyone who's able to do that, like, would really help me out. I did tweet it out already on my Twitter, and so, like, if anyone wants to, like, you know, retweet that or whatever, or quote tweet or whatever, like, whatever, like, any getting my shit in front of more people is one of the biggest ways that y'all can help me, aside from donating yourselves, because the more people that see me and watch this content and enjoy it, you know, the more people there are likely to be who will be able to contribute, and that'll help me build this channel up better. That'll help me be able to do this more reliably, and to create banger ass fucking content for y'all. All right. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's gonna go back in the stream and watch earlier, I did a new segment called 20-minute rants that I'm gonna try to do every stream. Every stream, I'm gonna do a 20-minute rant. I have a bunch of rant topics saved, and my goal is to try to get, because I'm good at ranting, but I feel like it's kind of hard for me to be concise sometimes, to not repeat myself sometimes, and to, like, say everything I want to say without meandering. So I want to get better at going on a based ass rant in 20 minutes or less. I might just do 20 minutes or less. I might, like, if I want to wrap up the rant sooner, because I don't want to artificially inflate them, definitely. But yeah, 20 minutes or less. We're gonna set a timer every stream, do a 20-minute rant. So for those of y'all who didn't see it earlier, it would help me out if you guys rate my rant in the comments of this stream, from like 1 to 10. Let me know what you thought of it. Feel free to post constructive criticism, shit that I maybe need to work on, because I really want to get better at that for y'all. And I want 20-minute rants to be a regular segment that I do, that about a number of really important topics, that I can just take those segments and, like, re-upload them as videos. That I can also have, like, a collection of videos of me ranting about, you know, various important topics: religion, capitalism, meritocracy, you know, all the things, you know. And yeah, in general, guys, your comments and advice, like, really does help. It helps if you guys just comment anything, but, like, just so y'all know, it's way more likely for me to get negative comments on these streams than positive comments, and I end up having to delete a lot of them, because a lot of them are just flat out transphobia, just flat out bigotry, or I still get a lot of fucking abuse apologia from Ben Sims socks, who come in my chat to do come in my comments to do rape apologia, and I still delete those as well. So yeah, it does, and it helps in the algorithm, guys, when you comment. So consider commenting on this stream after it's live, and comment on all my content that you watch, really, if you can. It really helps out. I think Demon Mama was talking about this. The fact is, like, leftists don't comment on shit enough. No one posts positive comments enough, and it really does help the channel. Like, you're way more likely to see chuds commenting to make fun of you, and also that can be a little demoralizing when, like, that's the only type of comments you receive. And when you have to delete those comments, then it means they don't even help in the algorithm anyway. So it's really important to like streams of creators that you enjoy, and comment on their videos, be active in their chats, like, not just me, but anyone else that you enjoy. This really does help small channels to grow. So yeah, anyway, my voice is starting to go. I don't know if you guys can tell. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. You know what? We'll do a short-ass Hopium segment, because we still do have overflow in the Hopium content. So let's end on some Hopium, like we always do. Let's see. Did Ami delete the ones we used already? Yes. Okay. All right, let's look at wait, wait. Oh, based. Someone. Okay, this is actually some real fucking hopium. This is some real praxis right here. If you go to kiwifarms.farm, it now leads to diyhrt.wiki, which is a site I've been meaning to talk about. I saw Demon Mama talk about it on a recent stream, and I don't know enough about DIYHRT, and so I don't feel super confident talking about it. But this is the site to go to get information on DIY HRT. And so yeah, it's important to save the link to this site, and also save the information on that site, which I'm gonna do as well, because it's very, very important. That site might get taken down at some point, and so it's good if we have, if we as trans leftists have this information, have it ready for people who actually need it when they need it. And especially if you're trying to build a community that's safe for trans people, it might be valuable having that knowledge on hand. Damn, this is... Oh yeah, it's not that long. What are the most interesting things that have happened on an airplane? This happens numerous times every morning in Everest mountain flights that take off from Nepal. After takeoff, within no time, I was flying over the highest mountain peaks in the world. I can't pronounce these words. Busy recording a movie to preserve my overwhelming experience. The air hostess walked up to me and said, "Sir, your turn." Seeing me clueless, she clarified, "Your turn for a view from the cockpit." Wow, I had not expected this. Wow. I rushed and stood between the two pilots, and one of them kept showing me the major peaks we could see from there. A few seconds later, he points out a black pyramid far out on the horizon and says, "That's Everest." Damn. Awesome. Awesome is a word mostly abused and should be rightly preserved for such an occasion. And that was when I was silently silently whispered it to myself. Edit: one of the pics I took while I was on the flight. Hells yeah, that is beautiful. That's amazing. That's not something you'd see on an American flight, I will say. Being like, yeah, it's your turn, go to the cockpit and see the view from the... Like, damn, that must be awesome to see for yourself. That's really cool. You're up. Ooh, you bleached your... I bleached my hair months ago, realize, Vanessa. You didn't notice? I bleached my hair months ago. And I've been re-bleaching it for the last... I re-bleached it once. Or twice. I touched it up twice. No, I think I only had to touch it up once, actually. I can't whatever, once or twice. But yeah, I've been, like, dyeing it pink, and lately I've been dyeing it purple. So yeah. Yeah, it's Poggies. Okay, what else do we got? Aww. I came home to this today. I only own the dog. Aww. Look at that. Look at that. That's adorable. Look at this wildlife. Just chilling together. Just chilling, just hanging out, living in peace and harmony. Damn. That is adorable. That is awesome. I love that. Hells yeah. Doggo made friends, yo. Made friends with Skitty and a deer. Skitty and a deer. That's so cute. That's so cute. Alright. Just watched a man bringing home a goldfish on the train accidentally pop the bag. Fish flops onto the floor. 3 people swarm to save him. The fish, not the man. Guy chugs the last of his coffee and throws the fish in his cup. Lady next to him empties her bottle of water. Aww. That's amazing. That is humanity at its best, fam. That is humanity at its best. And a reminder that people can be good. People can be decent. And there are decent people out there. Most people have an instinct to do good and to not see innocent creatures harmed and innocent people suffer, you know? And yeah, that would have been an innocent fish dying for no reason, and a guy lose his fish, and that would have been sad. That's fucking amazing. That's that's praxis right there. That's human. What's the word? Not ingenuity. That's whatever. I can't think of a word. That's just humanity right there. Okay, that's what that is. That is pure, beautiful humanity. All right, people coming together being like, damn, we gotta save this fish. We gotta save this fish's life. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Very based. Very, very based. Okay. 13 years ago, I ordered an M&M Blizzard at Dairy Queen, and the lady who took my order screamed, "One small M&M Blizzard." At the top of her lungs, then immediately turned around and started making it herself. And then, and it's still the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, she, like, one small Blizzard M&M, and then like, okay, now I gotta make this. Like, I mean, maybe she, maybe she had to, like, she had to say it so it could get put into the computer, but she was still the one who had to make it. Or maybe she was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make it so it gets done now. Who knows? Based though. Oh, did you post the Instagram links that I put? Yeah. Oh, it's a baby skitty. A baby skitty. Oh, it's a baby skitty. Oh, that is a beautiful little kitten. Oh, I love kittens. I love kittens. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that little face, yo. Look at that little face. Oh. Oh, there's music. Yeah, we don't need to play that. Yeah, I've seen some of these cute cat videos on Instagram, and I've started sending them to Ami, so that we can use them for Hopium segments. And you baby. Oh, the baby skittens. Oh, they're yawning together. Oh, they're best friends. They're playing with toys together. Oh, I love kittens. Kittens are beautiful. Again, another reminder that there is beauty in this world. There is beauty in this world, fam. There is shit worth having hope for, okay? There really, really is. There is a lot of stuff out there. No, little baby feeding. Oh, it's so cute. Babies. Little fur babies. Alright, what else we got? We got more kitties. Kitty on the treadmill. Kitty wants to go for a walk with mommy. This is so cute. Look at that kitty. Look at that kitty. Treadmill kitty. Treadmill skitty. I gotta love it. Yeah, people use music for these, so I don't want to get copyright flagged. But that's so cute. That's so cute. Kitty wants to exercise too, yo. She's like, ooh, what's mommy doing? Ooh, I want to try. This looks fun. This looks. Oh no, I'm getting back on. I'm staying. I can keep up. I promise. I promise, mommy. Yeah, I want to walk with you, mommy. Yeah, this is fun. This is so fun. We walking together. Yeah. Yeah, having fun walking. Okay, I'm done. I'm done now. That was fun. I might try that again later, yo. Oh, he's so cute. All right, what else we got? Oh, it's baby skitties. I love baby skitties so much. So much. Look at her yawn. Look at her yawn. Wait. Is that
I wanna...
Oh no, it's music. Stop playing music over the... Whatever. We don't need to play the audio. You're so cute, baby. Baby's yawning. Aww. Aww. There is so much beauty in this world, fam. There is so much love in this world. What is this? What is this? Ooh. Oh, we got two little boys playing with a lemur. Oh, he's like, keep petting me. He's like, why you stop? Why you stop? I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Hells yeah. Aw. This is a cute little fur baby. It's like, no, don't stop. Why you stopping, fam? I didn't ask you to stop. They just like kitties, except they actually have hands, so they can like point, like, no, just keep petting me, keep petting me. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Aw, that's cute. That's really cute. Hand kittens, yeah, they're hand kitties. They're kitties with hands. I want a lemur, yo. That's adorable. That's adorable. What? This post has been removed? Whatever. Doesn't seem to have been. What's this? What's this? Puppy and Skitty. No, I don't need that music. Puppy and Skitty. They're just watching each other, yo. Yeah. Okay. What is you saved this one. I'm an adult, man. I do love Andy Samberg. I love this song too. Threw it on the ground, yo. I walk up to my favorite hot dog stand. The dude says, "You come here all the time. Here's one for free." I said, "Man, what I look like? A charity case?" I took it and threw it on the ground. I'm an adult. I don't need your handouts. Yeah, that's a funny song. I love Andy Samberg a lot. What's just another skitty? Oh, yeah. Skitty. Here, let's can we find more skitties? Doggo hug. Doggo hugs. Look at that. Look at that doggo hugs. That's so cute. That is so cute. Oh, look at that puppy shampoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, I guess we looked at a lot of skitties. We can look at some doggos. Doggo. Damn, this doggo, he looks sad. He looks ashamed. He looks like he did something bad, yo. Oh, fluffy doggo. Let's just type in kittens. Oh, the kittens. Oh no, cat sandwich. Oh, he looks so cute though. He looks so cute. God, I love kittens. Kittens are the cutest. They really are. They really are. Yo, this cat be bumping. Yeah. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. Yeah, yeah. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's bumping to if I'm what I eat, yo. Hills, yeah. Oh, that's cute. He. I don't know if that's real, but that's like. Imagine a cat learns to do that. They just sit there. It's like, I'm waiting, human. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, human. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. Oh. Alright, I think we'll end on sleepy baby. Yeah. If you have submissions, you can send them in for the next stream. I think I'm gonna end on sleepy kitty. We're gonna end on sleepy kitty. Very nice kitty. Very nice kitty. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, guys. Yeah, maybe next time. I have submission boards in my Discord server if you guys want to send anything for future segments. And I have a specific one for Hopium submissions. So if y'all want to send me stuff to look at for Hopium, do that for the next stream. We're always collecting more Hopium shit because we here on the Lady Hopium stream, we like to end every fucking stream with a bit of Hopium. All right, we want to end things on a lighter note. You know, I want to see you all off with some positivity. All right, some hope, some happiness, some joy. Okay, so hells yeah, I'm glad. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'm glad of those of you who did. And once again, big thank you to everyone who donated during this stream. Jade Ramos for the $5 and J Troido, very much appreciated. Also, I guess thanks to the Chud who donated $3 to be ignored. You know, whatever. Also much appreciated. Just anyone out there who's supporting this, what I do. I'm passionate about what I do here, and I want to get better for you guys. I want to make better content for you guys. I want to make better videos and better clips for you guys, and I want to make this the most banging channel, the most banging community on this side of the internet, all right? And with the help of all you lovely people out there, I really do believe we can achieve something beautiful here, all right? So, final reminder, there are several ways to support me down below. I have a Patreon, I have Streamlabs, I have an Amazon wishlist if y'all want to send me some shit. You know, I have stuff that helps with the stream, or like clothing or video games, whatever y'all feel like fucking sending me. All right, you get to choose what to send me or what not to send me, because you also don't have to do that shit. All right, it's much appreciated if you guys like the stream. Comment. That really does help me out. Comment on my streams after they're done, and whatever of my content that you watch, because that helps a lot. And just share this stuff around with your friends, but also, even if y'all can't do that, I just appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the show, being a part of the community, being fucking awesome. And I love each and every one of you communally as members of the Hopium fam, as members of the human fam. And as members of the human fam, we need to remember to take care of each other. Love each other, love ourselves, because we have value, we have potential. You have value and potential. You are valid, you are loved, and you are beautiful. So never give up, never stop surviving, and remember to spread the love, fam. I'll see y'all next time. Take very good care of yourselves. And remember to love each other and yourselves. I'll see y'all next time, guys. Bye.